Yeah, it was only like an hour, so we didn't do too much. But hold
Okay.
on. I will roll a. I'll flip a coin. Roll 1d2. Hee hee. Wait, can I do that on Owlbear? Do they have a D2? No, of course not. Why would they? Why would they have anything for me ever? Anyway, cool. Two. So that's okay. Nair, are you ready to begin?
Mhm. I have no choice because like Yumi wasn't there anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, so I correct me if I'm wrong, but we did leave Mustard Town. We completed like essentially wrapped up the bread dog incident in Mustard Town, gave the feed to the pigeons, and set at least like several things back where it should be, gaining a few gems, I believe, in the process. We didn't stay too long in Mustard Town. We took about a night's rest, during which I believe like Eleanor got visited by her sleep paralysis demon, which was I think like her patron that spoke to her, I believe. The end result was that she did not get much sleep the entire night and took a point of exhaustion the next day because of the harrowing experience. Um, Next morning is fairly normal, although I believe like a light rain was beginning to settle in or had settled in over the night. Um, so we set off in the morning, heading towards northwards. I believe there was a blue dot in the big map, kind of nearby Mustard Town. So we thought perhaps we head there. So we decided to crest across the mountain, thinking to take the shortest, although slightly risky path towards it. Along the way, we found a campfire that was recently used. However, we didn't, I believe like we did see tracks around it, but the tracks were heading towards Mustard Town. So it wasn't that there was another party heading in the same direction as we did. It was going the opposite direction. So we didn't stop to think too much about it past the fireplace. A couple of minutes later, in real a couple of real life minutes later, we came across, I believe, I don't remember necessarily the character names, but it was another a competing group of Laurel's individuals, led by, I believe, like someone that Avani knew, which was the purple bearded dwarven nephew, I think, of the guy that sponsors you. I don't remember his name, but I know that the entire team is made up of around 5 to 6 individuals. Purple dwarf guy is the leader. They're called Team Red, I think. And they told us they were lost. They were looking for, I think, like Cat's Town. I don't, basically not Marset Town. And they were supposed to head somewhere else. We told them the directions to get to where they were supposed to be headed because they were very, very lost. Like in gratitude and almost like a thank God you didn't like PvP us upon seeing us, although we were tempted to. Um, they told us that like they had run into some trouble earlier because another one of the teams had, I believe, a dragonborn on it that had the propensity to, do nasty stuff like steal other people's merits. Like in the equivalent of real life, it would be KSing you, right? Like I almost downed this person. You walk in the last minute, shoot him in the face, and you get all the EXP. Like there was a dude like on another team that like did this to them, which is why they were lagging a little behind in terms of gem points. But they were, they had regained like a good amount like on the way here, and they were heading to like this other town to hopefully clear a couple of newer missions. So after giving them directions, that's where we parted, and they left us with a sending stone, I believe, that could connect directly to their leader in the case of ever needing A, help, or B, just a regular update. Because they told us to look out for the Dragonborn in case like more theft like started occurring. After that, we went on to our next stop, which was, I believe, like the blue dot on the map. That's where we stopped the session. It was, I believe, like a little house by a body of water, which you can probably see on one of the maps, like on Owlbear. That's all I remember. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty thorough. Anyone have anything they remember? Anything else they want to point out that happened?
And that should be like the gist of it. If I did forget anything, please let me know.
I think so. One thing that I will point out, I don't remember if you said it. Please correct me if I just like completely forgot. But
Oh, no worries.
did you remember to mention the on the way up to like find other people that you found the camp? Like
Oh, yes, yes, the
finished camp?
fireside, right? It was the one with the tracks going the other way, was it?
Yep. You guys
Yes, yes.
just found a like looks like it like got put out a couple hours before you got there.
Yes, I forgot the couple of hours part. It wasn't days. It was like fairly recent camp, but it wasn't heading in the same direction that we were heading. So we were like, oh, okay, let's just like, let's not stop. We just passed it and then went on and met the other group.
Yes, yes. So that also happened. But yeah, that like pretty much covers it.
I'm
So
exhausted, and we have a Kevin-shaped door in the bakery.
yes, that didn't go away. By the way, the Kevin shaped door is still there when you left.
Good.
It's a hole made for him, waiting, always.
Oh dear.
It's like shimmy through it.
Who knows what will happen if you put Kevin through that hole? Anyway, you guys, you guys, follow that trail that you met, Team Red, as they call themselves on, and you're coming around the bend, and the trail sort of leads you up, this branch of the river. You see what you see. You can put your tokens down if you like.
Oh, sure.
If you can do that. If not, I will do it because I don't know if you can. Teehee.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Let me
Oh.
find that link back to, is it Albert?
Yes, Albert. If not, I will put them down for you. There you go.
I only have options for dice, and it's just tracker and players.
There you go. There's your little meow meows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This
Yeah,
is to scale.
boy.
yes, it's to scale. You should be
I'm
able to move.
exhausted. I'm gonna be in the back.
Well, I like this formation. Listen,
We're just all surrounding like Merlin. That's our grandma.
All of us behind Kevin.
I'm just imagining like I like imagining that we woke up like this, and then like whoever meets us is just like, oh, hello, Merlin, and just completely looks over Kevin for some reason.
Just doesn't even see
Makes sense.
They're like,
Can we say that
Yeah,
Eleanor
we'll
was
front
either
him.
disassociating the whole time or like sleepwalking, and that's why I don't remember anything after I left.
Help.
yes. Oh wait, let's. Are you in? You need help, Yumi?
Oh yeah, I found it. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Yes, you're in here. Yeah. So for like as for what like Yumi and Eleanor was disassociating. She was clocked out. You know, this stuff happens. And then I think when you Yumi like got distracted by like maybe hunting some like weird thing that she saw in the woods, and she like left, and then she came back and she met up with you guys, and now you're all here, and that's how we got here.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, you guys see what you see. What do you want to do?
Okay, I can move my token. That works. Yay.
You should all be able to move actually everybody's tokens, but please only move your own, thanks.
Yes. Can I ask, like, this house, is it like a hut, or is it like, you know, like kind of like lovely barn? Like, what does it look like actually?
Yeah, so in the distance, you do see what looks to be like, it looks like an outpost shack mostly. You guys can make, anybody who wants can make like either a history roll or, like a nature check if you want.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Oh, it's been a while. Where's my character?
Natural 20.
Nice. Go
Very
for it.
poggers. Yeah, you can put it in icy general just so I can see him. Nat 20.
I will rely on my smart friends, for I am not one of them.
Okay, sure. So, Avani, you know, with like your nature, and also like just being a person who is outdoors a lot, that like, oh, this is probably like an outpost that like people will build along like popular like hiking grounds, hunting grounds. Nobody really owns it, and it's sort of like maintained by like community goodwill. That like you can stay here for the night if you need shelter. Make sure to like leave it as you came across it, and that's sort of how you perceive this building. Eleanor, you see the building. I don't think you go outside a lot, to be honest, girl. But I think what you do
You could
know.
argue that I do because I read a lot about outside.
Yeah, like
The
that's
same
basically
thing,
the
right?
same, right? You know, yeah. You read a lot about what happens to people when they go outside. And this
And now
is
I know what not to do.
yeah.
Those idiots. Those stupid idiots.
Those clowns, why go outside when you can actually just read about it? Fools. But you see this building and you actually recall a story that maybe like you read for like research one time, or maybe it was just like an anecdote. You can't exactly recall from where you read it, and you can't recall if it was like fictional or if it was like based on a true account. But like this scene in front of you with a history check, like it feels really familiar in that like you've definitely read about like there once was a an outpost in the woods, the final resting place and the final stop for a man on a terrible hunt nestled next to the three-pillared waterfall. And you're like, that's weirdly specific that I remember that. But you think that like if you were to dream of like what that passage would look like when you read it in a book, this is what you would conjure in your mind's eye, and weirdly enough it is here in front of you.
Yeah, okay. She will point at the waterfall and say, that has 3 pillars! With no other context.
I love it. Sunlight's only reaction is just like, so?
So it's the 3-pillared waterfall!
Yeah, and?
Wait.
And there's a guy in there! And I point to the house.
Oh, wait, is the guy like a gate guardian of some kind, or what
Well,
happens?
I hope not. Oh no, I hope not. He might want to defend his hut. No. Okay,
What?
I read a story about a hunter resting in his house, in his cabin, by the 3-pillared waterfall. So I really hope he's a good guy.
So this is just kind of like his shack, right? Does he provide like services, or did you just read that he exists?
I read that he was written down somewhere. I don't know if he's real.
You actually remember with that nat 20 that actually racking your brains a little more when Sunmay said, does he provide services, that you remember that this guy is actually a bounty hunter, and like less of a bounty hunter and more of a treasure hunter. He's the sort of guy that like picks up on like leads, follows them, and then like figures out like where they go. And you remember that this is sort of one of those tall tales that like could be true and could also not be, that was kind of like written into the like local folklore of actually people that would be from Lower Orchard, of like a bounty hunter who an adventurer who like met his final match by the 3-pillared waterfall.
Cool. And I'll relay that. I'll just say like, well, Lower Orchard folklore states that he can find stuff. He's like a stuff finder, like a detective, like a treasure hunter. If he's real.
Well, I mean, let's find out. Let's go out to his house. This place would not be marked on the map if he didn't need anything, right? Surely. I go up to his place.
Avani will follow you.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back in case he wants to like hunt us or something.
So you guys come up to the door, and yeah, there's a door there. It looks pretty sturdy. Looks nice.
We knock on the door.
No response.
Can we break down the door? Can we see through the window?
Yeah.
Just try the door. Does it open?
The door's
what
open.
if it opens? Right?
The door's open. The door opens. Like it like opens with like a creak.
Brilliant. I walk in.
Well, let me turn on some forest noise. There we go.
We just get attacked
Nice.
in the house. I walk in.
So you walk into the house and it looks like this.
Oh.
Oh, I need to place you all again. Here.
Top-down combat mat. He's hiding under his bed, waiting to jump.
I'm going to add grids to every map just so you think every map is a combat map. I'm not going to tell you whether it is or not, but I want you to think it is.
Right. We're just like, we see a grid and we're just like, sus.
Yeah. So you guys walk into this place and like it looks pretty neat and like tidy on the inside, but or the outside. But when you go in, everything is sort of like ransacked and smashed.
Like in shambles.
It kind of feels like someone was either stumbling around in here or maybe there was like a scuffle of some sort. But there's like wine bottles broken everywhere. You see this door in front of you, Kevin. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge when you press it.
Can I try breaking it down?
Yeah, you can.
Pick the lock. Oh,
Do you want to give me a strength check? How are you gonna break it down, Kevin?
I'm just watching Kevin, hands behind
wait,
my back.
actually, wait. Lockpicking is a skill, right? So I probably don't have it.
Yep.
Okay. Does anyone have a lockpicking skill?
I turned to Merlin and just like, you wanted to break down a door, right? There's a door here.
I don't abide by this, but I won't stop you because I don't want to get hurt.
What if like he's choking inside, right? It's an emergency. I raise my voice just a little bit. Hello? Is the owner of this house here? I wait 5 seconds. Is there any response?
You can make a like a investigation check if you want, or a perception check.
5-second rule.
Yep. That would be that's like a 9.
Oh, you got a 9 on your perception check?
Yes, correct.
Is that a campfire? Campfire?
Is that a what? Sorry.
Is this is this some kind of campfire? Is that fire? Is it still running? Is it?
Yeah, you're outside, Avani, while the rest of these clowns are like trying to dog the door. You see this campfire. It's still glowing. But like you, how close are you to the campfire?
Oh, I'm like sort of standing next to it.
It's not. It's bright. Like almost as if like the wood is like supposed to be burning and bright. It gives off that much light, but it's not hot.
Interesting. Well, we'll let them break down the door first.
Okay. Who okay.
I mean, they're gonna do that.
Did anybody roll above a 10?
For
Perception or investigation?
Oh, okay. I have a quick question.
Yes.
What is like +2 and +3 bonuses number? Is that like addition to your intelligence / like wisdom number?
So whenever you click like the word perception, the plus it basically is like your bonus. So your stats determine what your bonus is on stuff. So let's say you have a lot of like you have like a high intelligence stat. When you use a skill that uses intelligence, whatever your bonus is above 10 is added to your to whatever you rolled.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Does anybody here? Okay, I think the only person who don't have int as a dub stat is like Merlin and Eleanor. Yeah, maybe.
Perception.
Yeah, I should get Avery here for sheets.
I got exactly 10.
Oh, okay.
I got exactly
Kevin, save us.
3.
Oh, should I go in and roll? Do you guys need like investigation help? Huh?
You guys, what's happening? No, it's okay. Coming out of 10.
I'm keeping watch, but I'm bad at it.
So Kevin, you look at the door. It's not locked. There's something behind the door.
Oh,
There's like something behind the door keeping it closed.
I see. I rally the sun and like ask, does anyone want to try pushing this?
All right. I look at Merlin and just like, come on. You wanted to break something down, right? Maybe point at the door. Go.
You choosing a Pokemon?
I got a bad feeling about this one.
I choose you, Merlin Mon.
what do I roll?
You can you roll strength. Yeah, roll strength.
19.
Wow, poggers. So you maybe you like rear back and then like sort of brace yourself as you like use the momentum to push forward. You push um you know when people like push on something and it is lighter than they expected it to be? That's what happens to you. You like push through the door and you almost like stumble like past cuz the door wasn't that heavy to push through, and you like basically hear this like smashing sound, and the empty open chest that was like sort of keeping the door shut smashes into like the wall behind you, and you like obliterate this poor chest into pieces. What you see in front of you though is like a desk, and there's like some papers scattered there, um, and like a sort of smashed up chair.
Okay, so I guess I'll move further in and tell everyone to come in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
thank you.
Like, oops,
it's so
I
funny.
think
It's like grandma has cleaned out her room and she's like, everybody, it's okay, come in, and we just go in.
Yeah.
And
Like, oops, I broke some stuff, but whatever, come in, guys.
yeah, the way is clear.
I'm gonna go inside and look at the broken bottles and stuff and be like, oh no, we're gonna get hurt. And then I start casting mending all over the house. I'm picking up, I'm fusing the bottles back together, I'm fixing the door, I'm just touching everything and mending it all using like my cantrip.
Okay, so you're mending. It's kind
Like
of
very meticulously.
you're exhausted, so like the mending's not going super well, to be honest. But a lot of it is getting fixed. There may be visible seams, but that's okay. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Yeah, I forgot. I need to roll every ability check with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I haven't been doing that. I will do that now. 7 out of 2. What is it, perception?
Perception, yeah.
3.
A 3. Okay. Yeah, everything's kind of like half well done. Who's in the living so you're the only one in the great room right now. Avani's outside. Cool.
Yeah, inspecting that clearly magical fireplace.
Yeah, so let's go with the three stooges inside the room first. What are you guys doing? Oh, sorry.
Now, what's there in this room besides the broken box?
So besides the now broken chest, you see like a desk, and there's like a bunch of like sort of like half ripped scattered papers. And then you also see a like small leather bound looks to be like a journal. And like upon picking it up, like since you guys are looking, there is like there's no like outside markings, but there is like a small like leather pressed like leather, was it engraved leather, like little image of a bouquet of camellias.
Ooh. We found a book.
Oh, sorry, not camellias. Sorry, chamomile blossoms.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I know somebody who's quite familiar with chamomile. I go back out to look for Eleanor.
Why? Because it helps with anxiety?
The only time I've heard chamomile be mentioned in the last week was from Eleanor's mouth. Surely she must know a bit about it.
This is what chamomile does to me, and I point to my awful looking face.
I think that we kind of hold. I would hold this like book up and announce like, hey, we found like this. You guys want to have a look?
Oh yes, books. Yes. Why didn't you start?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I pass it to Eleanor. She seems good with like perusing, much faster than me at least.
Cool. So you hand the book over to Eleanor. Eleanor, you see this book. It has like the faint symbol in the leather binding of these chamomile blossoms. You kind of flip through. It's mostly blank. You get to the middle, and then it starts kind of detailing what seem to be the travels and adventures of what could perhaps be, with your like speed reading, known to be a bounty hunter. It sort of details like today's quarry is like XYZ. I went here, I did this, I encountered that, it went well. And you sort of get to like most of the pages are pretty like mundane. The guy's pretty good at his job, you can tell just from like speed reading through it. And then you sort of get to the last page, where it seems that they've started writing about their their most recent job, and you see the passage. The handwriting for this section starts to get a little wobbly, a little like you can tell that the person writing this was like pressing down hard once they were like writing this part. And it reads, I believe the time is close at hand. This trail I have found only after what feels like a lifetime of searching is finally before me. If it is not here, then it is not anywhere, and I've wasted these last years of my life on naught but a spectre. I leave this, then, as a record of my journey, for those who might be more blessed than I, if I'm to fail in this venture. I started my journey headed north, walking weeks on the faintest trails of this elusive beast, until its tracks verged westward, a sharp turn to the coast. From there, I followed the tracks along the cliffside of the coastline, desperate and fading, as they were to the mouth of the river. For a moment I thought all was lost, and that the trail and the creature making it had escaped me forever, before I was somehow able to catch the barest impression of it following the river back north, upstream. Rapturous I followed it up the riverway, noticing its uneven gait, steps turning eastward, westward, southward, then northward in a maddening spiral. A disconcerting route, to be sure. But who am I, if not among the most disconcerted? As my route continued to climb, they actually wrote out the word, as if, like, they were laughing. It's kind of weird. As my route continued to climb up and along the mountainside, I felt the rest of the world melt away, like water parting around a boulder in the stream. Eventually, the trail led me to here, to this clearing at the base of the mountainside. I walked slowly and quietly, for some part of me had felt the pull of a presence, the way all hunters know when their prey is near. And while I could not see neither feather nor claw of the beast, I knew it was there. I approach now, hoping the roar of the waterfall nearby will mask my steps. Shudder be willing, my years of long hunt have finally come to a close. And as like the E in close sort of ends, it sort of trails off as if he had like ripped his quill through the bottom of the page. And that is the last page of that journal that you find. And I will send you like a picture version of it.
Yeah.
So you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. Straight from my Notion.
Oh no.
Transcribe all that. I did.
Yeah.
What do you make
cool.
in the post office?
I'll put it in post office. So true.
Yeah.
I slam the book shut and I say, nothing in there. Nope. Nothing we need to worry about. Very boring. Very boring.
Eleanor, I don't think you're fooling anybody with that. What happened?
Damn it, I read a whole book on lying. I should be good at this.
While Eleanor is lying her ass off in the living room, Amani, are you still outside staring at the fireplace?
Yeah, I was inspecting the clearly magical fireplace to see like maybe if it was lit recently or like anything, it indicates anything about what might have happened.
Cool. You can make an investigation roll if you want.
Oh, okay. 18.
18. So you know it's not hot. You're like quite close to it, and then like upon closer inspection, maybe you like take a stick and you like poke at like the sticks, and they're like painted to look like it's very very well done, but they're painted to look like they're on like they're ashen and that they have been like burnt out a little bit. And you sort of dig through a little more. And at the very bottom, you find. Oh, hi, cat. You don't find a cat. At the very bottom, you find what looks to be a glowing statue of a little goat. And the goat is like just faintly like shining. And you as you pick it up, if you do pick it up, that's the thing that
Yeah,
was
okay.
emitting the light.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, do I when I pick it up, does anything happen?
As soon as your
Aside,
hand like covers like the goat like covers the majority of the goat, the like the almost like roaring fire type light that was emitting from it like sort of flickers, and now it's maybe closer to like a small lantern light.
okay. I, I guess I pick it up. Do I find anything else in that fireplace
The only thing you find with your
or
18
around it,
around it, okay, the only thing you find
or around it?
around it is you see those like weird painted on logs. You see like drips of paint, and then you see like sort of scratched into like the ground, like almost as if like somebody was like idly scratching, um, just like to scratch for the sake of it. The a little like drawing of like maybe like a butterfly or a moth, um, but that's all.
Oh.
Huh. I guess if there's nothing else to be found, I will bring the the little shining goat thing
I
figurine.
love it. We just got a little shiny goat.
We get a shining goat
love it.
into the house with me to like check out what the rest of the group has found.
Yeah. So yeah, you are in the house. Eleanor has quote unquote not found anything at all.
Yeah, you probably walk in like just
walk
as
in
we're like
just as she's
Eleanor.
like denying reality.
Yeah, probably. And we're-
Okay, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise we're not gonna do it.
Alani
hey,
will
like
raise
I
an
can't promise
eyebrow at
anything
you.
until we've heard it, right?
With like no context, right? Walks into like, you gotta promise that you're not gonna do it.
Okay, you don't gotta promise that you're not gonna do it, but you gotta promise that I won't die.
Okay, that one I can ensure. But like, yeah, let's hear it. What do you find?
Okay. All right. Well, I like flip the book. Yeah, and I just kind of I go over everything. That this seems like the journal of the hunter. She's very meticulous, good at their job. And then at the end, it seems like they come face to face with this ticket, like this ticket to ride or whatever, like this ultimate thing that they wanted to hunt. And I remember in my like folklore that I had read that is why he like chose to retire. So he like found it, and I like kind of document like all the steps at which he took to like get to the creature. And then says, oh sorry, my cat's in my face. Hi baby. And then describes the location where they are. They mentioned feathers and claws. I don't know if that's like accurate or not. And then I guess he like walked all the way back, put the book back, and then went over there to kill it. But that's the last entry. Ow!
Well,
Sorry,
he
the
didn't
cat just
come
bit my
back.
face.
Just bit you.
Does it sound like the story? Does it sound anything like the story you were telling us earlier?
Yes, it sounds a lot like the treasure hunter that retired here. I do recall it mentioned something about like came here to kind of face its ultimate like.
Oh.
It wasn't very clear. It kind of sounded like true love, but now I'm getting the sense that it was like a true like enemy. It's like let's just say Moby Dick's canon in this universe. It's white whale,
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, hey, like true love, like true hatred, they're both like kind of about the same, right? Passion's
Sometimes
passion
the
at the
line
end of the day.
between that isn't so clear.
Either way, though, he didn't come back. That much is fact, right?
I mean, the book's here.
Well, he came back to put down the book, but like, and I gesture around. I don't see his body.
Yeah, the place got ransacked, but I don't know.
Yeah. And well, the way this thing ended, I kind of like point to the last E. Like, that's a little strange, right? It feels like he might have gotten, perhaps, like jumped. We're not sure. Why would he end it like that? He didn't even like put down like a full stop. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Think about it for a bit. Oh yeah, wait. What did Avani find outside? Are you still holding like the glowing goat?
Yeah, I think it's kind of obvious what she found outside because it's glowing.
Yeah, it's just like glowing in your hands, right? Can anybody tell like what that is? Like, it just looks like a glowing goat statue, right?
Can I cast investigate? Identify, I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe it'll give us like clues as to what that is.
Yeah,
Okay, well, Albani will give you a little bit of context and say the fireplace, the campfire outside is fake. It's yeah, the firelight actually comes from this figurine that was buried under the logs. So yeah, you can like cast investigate. I'm giving you like the 2-sentence context of where I found it.
Thank you. Yeah, I cast identify.
You
goat.
So you cast identify on the little goat. I'll give you a written version of it later. But what you get back, Kevin, in your head, is the noise is like, hello. Thank you for using the identify spell again. Welcome back, valued customer. That's stamp 2 on your uses of identify.
Wait, is this my first time? I think it's my first time hearing a voice, though.
Actually, you don't hear this voice. Eleanor hears this voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my voice. It's the voice in my head.
So that voice shows up.
Going crazy.
That voice shows up in Eleanor's head, and then you say that back to them, and they're like, "Oh, wow! I'm so sorry. I got the wrong person. Sorry." And then they like you hear like a dial tone, like somebody hung up on you, and then you hear in your head,
No, I'm
Kevin,
growing on you. Oh, you don't want that.
You hear in your head, Kevin, "Hello, this is the identify spell. You have identified Bodris bulbous goat. This is a common magical item. It is a little marble goat statue that, when touched, and the what is it called? When touched and the secret word is spoken, emits a dim light up to a bright light from a varying range of the caster's desire. This item does not require attunement. It is also used in certain ceremonies and is desired by particularly ornery magical beasts and fiends. Also, it makes a great paperweight."
That we can attest to.
Hey, Kevin is freaking the fuck out right now. There's a voice inside his head.
Oh, Kevin is just like, guys, there's a thing speaking to me.
The voice in your head knows that you're freaking out, and it's just like, please do not be alarmed. Usually, I expected your colleague to do this, but we got you instead. So my bad.
My God,
Everything's like he's finally losing his marbles, but like it's like trying to relay on all the information like that was spoken in his head that like he should. I don't know. He's trying to work it out.
I'm gonna look at Kevin and like mild concern. It's just like, is something wrong? Is this goat cursed? Why do you look kind of pale?
I'm going kind of crazy, but that's fine. What's more important is this goat, I suppose. Okay.
Just you're like quaking like a baby.
Yeah, sweating real hard. Was this goat like glowing? Like when you first found it?
Yes. So it's currently glowing, like and it's sort of flickering like a campfire. And then the voice in your head goes, "Oh yes, another feature of Badra's bulbous goat is that this magical light will appear to be any color or any consistency or any other sort of light themed thing, as long as the owner wishes, up to a certain degree of realism.
I also pass that on and just yeah, they
Do
start.
we know
second
what's the
ceremony.
magic word? Just saying, can we turn off the light?
I am sorry, but I do not have the magic word for you. That is something you must figure out on your own.
I think I've heard of these. I think you just clap. I'm gonna clap.
Oh, you hear the voice in your head, Eleanor. You think that's gonna work? You think that's gonna work?
What are you doing here?
I
I
don't
didn't
think
cast
so.
a spell.
Shows back up in Kevin's head. Clapping will not work.
I just shout, "Get out of my head!"
Well, I see like Eleanor and Kevin having a little bit of like, you know, the meme where like it's like minds connect. Like it's just two like
Mind
actual
melding.
people looking at each other.
Clown to clown communication.
Contact line communication. So true.
Kevin and Eleanor having their like mind moment and
Their mind
running
melding?
away.
This is them right now. This image.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh my!
Kevin's putting a hand on Eleanor's shoulder, saying, "Please take your voice inside the head bag. I do not want it here."
I'm sorry, it's out of my hands. I didn't control it in my head. It's yours now, buddy. Welcome to hell.
Okay, thank you.
At least it's
That
nicer
sounds-
than the other ones.
There's more than one.
Yes. Yes. And I put both hands on his shoulders. Yes.
Okay, I turn around from to Avani. It's like, Avani, hey, like you found this like kind of goat with a password to it, right? Kind of like a code. Was there anything else near the fireplace that stood out besides the goat being there?
Butterfly. A butterfly scratched into the ground next to it.
Oh. Can I go outside to look at the butterfly inscription? The scratching, like, because we all got butterflies, like for like kind of like as a team signifier, right? Just kind of wondering like what species it was.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go
So I
outside.
guess we can both go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to the fire thing so that she can point it out to you.
Yeah, there it is. It's a butterfly. This is not like this is like someone scratched it into the dirt. So like
Right.
it's not very detailed.
Clear what species it is.
I would say it looks like a butterfly clip art. Like it is sort of like a very rudimentary drawing of a butterfly. Like in Animal Crossing.
I see.
If it was a common butterfly shape, it would be like that.
I see. I look at it and I'm just like, huh. Maybe like just like how like green ribbons or string perhaps signify gems. Maybe like a butterfly mark is like supposed to signify that this is where we'll find our next quest. Aren't butterflies like a thing for the laurels? I'm not 100% sure. I guess like then like perhaps can we go around like the house to see if there's anything else of note besides like the goat and the diary? Is there anything else interesting like around the house? Yeah.
You can make me, whoever wants, a investigation check, and when you do, let me know where you are looking.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody
I
can
think,
make it if you
we are
like.
both like investigating the outside, like the surrounding of the house.
Yeah, and maybe like the rest can look around the inside. There's rooms that we haven't checked yet.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know what your rolls is. Put it in the
21.
yeah. Okay. We'll start with you, Avani. You got a 21. Where are you looking?
I guess I believe that Sunmay
trowel?
is going on the left towards the doing the left.
Yeah, maybe we can go
Right.
together. My investigation's not the best, so like I'll probably like
Okay. No, I thought
Maybe we
that
can
we
look
were
at the
going
trowel.
like. Maybe you can make a circle so like you go like
Yeah.
from the left and Navani goes from the right and we like meet at some point.
yeah. So we can like
So
both
we
like
can, like, circle
find like a
around.
trowel.
If that makes any
Right.
sense.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
So let's start with the side that you are on, Avani. You with your 21. You're looking around. These seem to be like water barrels, like they're holding like water. One of them holds water. One of them holds, it looks like dried meat of some sort. Just like rations that like people would leave. This is very typical for this kind of outpost house. You like walking along. It looks like a nice house. Like the windows they're kind of grimy, but they're not like the worst, right? Weirdly enough, all the furniture that's smashed inside did not affect the outside or the windows. There doesn't seem to be a sign of a scuffle or a fight. But like I'm assuming you're like walking along this way and then coming this way, right? Like
Yeah, so I'm circling around towards where Somme is.
Okay. You as you are like walking around, you can see it looks like there are some and they're sort of the only reason you notice them really is because they seem to be like repeating, almost as if somebody was pacing the length of this house. And if you were to continue to go around the whole length of the house, you notice that that same like tread pattern exists, as if somebody was pacing around this area.
Okay, so there's like basically a repeated series of footsteps just going around the house.
Yes, and but they're quite old at this point. Like sort of the way that like when stuff has like dried and then like the rain wets it and then it dries again and it crackles and it kind of just looks like part of the dirt. Like you only saw it because you're sort of paying really close attention and you're a hunter, so you're looking for these things in specific, right?
Right.
Like these are the things that you notice easiest. So you notice that like, oh, somebody has like been pacing around here and it's just one person. It's one set of footprints that you can tell.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do Merlin.
When I reach.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, I was gonna say. So then I reach. I do. I guess is that all I find before I reach Sonmei at the what looks like the outhouse?
yes. That's where you reach Sunmei. So let's. I'll go in the order of like where people posted. So we'll go to Merlin now.
Just checking. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go to Merlin. Merlin, you're in the bedroom. It is still kind of messy in here, but it's a little less messy than outside. You're looking around. You see like a rumpled bed. You're like looking through the stuff. And some of it has actually already been mended by Eleanor. Most of the mending in the living room is pretty bad, but it's still like mended, right? Like it still has like the signs of like magic being worked upon it. And Eleanor, like in her like haze of like trying to fix everything, almost everything that was like broken has been at least attempted to be mended in some way. But you notice that in the bedroom there is a what looks to be a what is this? Oh, teehee. Yeah. So what looks to be you don't know if it's like a fork or if it's like a weird like 3-pronged arrow, but like it looks to be some sort of like trident-y thing. You think it's a fire poker maybe, but that for some reason did not get fixed. That's still broken. Which is like normally it'd be like whatever, everything here is kind of smashed, but like that's the only thing that did not get fixed.
Is there anything under the bed?
Yeah, there's a monster and it's time to roll in it. No, I'm kidding. No, it's just dust. It's kind of dust. You sneeze a little bit. It's dusty under there.
Okay, I guess Merlin will just pick up the weird poker thing and she just holds it. She doesn't say anything about it, just
little
holds
fork.
Is it my dinner fork?
New fork obtained.
She's actually like smiling, holding it, spacing out.
Yeah, okay. That's what you see, Merlin.
Can I do something?
Sorry?
I would like to do something too.
Oh, what did you roll?
Rolled really bad with disadvantage. Investigation?
Yes, investigation. And
A 9.
Okay, a 9. And you are in the living room, right?
I'm trying to see why this house is like this. Like, who did it? Do I see like evidence of like animal claws? Do I see like, oh, none of that? Maybe it's a human. Do I see like, oh, something really heavy, like smash shit up?
Yeah. So you're like looking around, and like the room is sort of filled with your like fixed-ish things, but you can still kind of tell from the way like the quote unquote like destruction occurred. You don't see any like animal tracks. Like you like even with a 9, like it's pretty obvious that there wasn't really any like animal here. There's no like gouges in the walls or anything. It kind of looks like this room was smashed. If you could like hazard a guess, by someone maybe throwing a fit.
Big baby came through here. Okay. Yeah, I tell the party that.
Oh, someone was pissed.
Do you think he
Pissed
didn't?
themselves.
Do you think he didn't? Do you think that he did not succeed in his hunt, and then he came back here, put the book down, and then just like fucked everything up?
Maybe. That's a very good conjecture.
Mm-mm.
Thanks.
could
That's
it
what I would
be-
write in a novel.
Or
could it be another like third party, like who came in
Maybe.
and like broke everything in?
Mhm. Maybe looking for
Yeah.
something. Does it kind of look like things got stolen?
Maybe he's looking for the
The
same
door wasn't
thing that he
locked.
found.
It does look like you do know, like all of you can like see this, that like whatever looks like it could contain something was rummaged through for sure. Yeah.
Welcome. It looked like 4th century.
Well, everything was unlocked when you came in, so.
Yeah, but like, was it unlocked because the person before us like forced it open? Does it look like?
It looks like there's no lock on the door.
I would never do that.
So unsafe, for real, for real.
For real.
Real. Kevin, you are in the small study. Before, buddy. There's a desk. The chair's broken. That's weird. The chest is broken, but you think Merlin did that.
Oops, sorry.
Did you just
Sorry. Sorry. Was the
you-
chest empty?
Yeah, the chest was empty. And if there was anything in it, it would be on the floor now because it's broken. But it's empty. You, even with your 4, I'll give you this. You look out the window, and there's like a kind of bush covering like your sight, but you can see sort of clear through straight to like the road ahead where it sort of turns more into mountains. And this is like the start of the mountain path.
Oh.
And you got a good view of it from your window.
Oh, that's cool. What a nice view.
Yep.
Hey,
Kevin found a
can I
nice
do
view.
something stupid?
Yeah, of course.
And like,
always.
can I check under the carpet?
Sure, you can pull up the carpet.
Oh my god, I was gonna put the things that I didn't successfully mend under there.
Well, Kevin, there's like a huge table on the carpet right now. Like, how are you just kind of taking a peek?
Yeah, just taking a peek on the from maybe the like, maybe on this side, since there's a table here.
I can tell.
Okay. So you sort of take a peek underneath the carpet, and you find nothing except for like a piece of paper, that's sort of like half like scribbled on, and the only thing that it says on it is like question mark, like whenever there's follow up on the naiad problem, and that's all it says.
On the what problem?
Naiad, NYAD and IAD.
Oh.
Hey, Kevin just pockets that and like does his fingers, and then comes out to maybe like to see what
Lego
everyone else
Naiad.
is doing. It's like, oh, thanks for helping with the carpet. I guess there's nothing interesting in there, huh?
No, it's kind of dusty. Your hands feel gross.
Yuck.
Yucky. All right. That's Kevin's office adventure. Sonmei, you I think Avani has like met
No.
up with you outside now.
Yeah.
You were in front of this structure, which is actually not an outhouse, but a like a little stable for a horse. It's like where you would like tie a horse up, and this is like their water trough. The water in the water trough is like half full, probably because it just rained. And with your 16, you all and like with Avani pointing it out, you see the tracks. There are horse tracks also that like lead. Like obviously this is a horse track, but like it looks like one. It looks like two horses, like one regular horse and like one horse with like much bigger hooves, and like the regular horse tracks kind of just stay in here. But you can see like the bigger horse tracks, they kind of trail out, and then they sort of dissipate by around here. And they like sort of go up here too, but they sort of like stay in this bigger area, the big horse tracks.
Oh, interesting.
Horse shack.
Horse shack. Yeah. Where did the bigger horse tracks trail off to again? Sorry. Upwards?
So they sort of like, in the way that like the human tracks were pacing this area, the horse track would like sort of pace this like wider area.
Right.
Yeah. And then like when it gets to the house, weirdly you don't see any horse tracks, but you do see them on like the outskirts. Like you follow them around. And again, these like horse tracks are kind of old, but like they're so like weird and big that at first you thought they were just like random indentations in the earth, but now that you see that they're compared to like an actual horse's tracks, you're like, oh no, this is horse shaped, or at least it's
just like a lot larger, right?
Yeah, they're larger than you imagine like a horse hoof to be.
Right. Okay, that's what we found here.
Is there a word for those like really big horses?
Clydesdales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fascinating. I think that's it. Well, there's a story to be told here. I just don't know, there are like supposedly two types of horse tracks, right? So implying that there were two types of horses here once. Or the tiny horse got like gigantified. I don't know.
Gigantamax.
Yeah. So that's what we find on the outside. The people on inside have found...
What if it might be a centaur?
Maybe.
Because they're somewhat bigger than regular horses.
That's
Why would a centaur need a horse track shack?
Oh, wow. For all you know, that could be a possibility. What do you guys find on the inside?
It's the centaur equivalent of a studio apartment.
Okay. No, I mean there was like supposedly an actual horse too, right? So that maybe the horse shack was where the actual horse and the centaur came by.
Good Lord. So what do you guys on the inside of the house find?
Merlin holds up the weird fork.
A fork.
And she's like, look what I found. A fork.
Oh, whoa, that's a huge fork. I look at it. Why is it broken?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it was broken to begin with. I point out, I kind of like look to like the more inclined people of the party and just like, is this thing like kind of like strange in any way? There seems to be like a few magical items littered about the house. We found like the weird goat. And what about this? Do you think this could have been like a weapon once upon a time?
I can check it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can I see if it has any sort of like magical aura from it?
Are you casting something?
I want to cast Identify, but before I do that, I kind of am hoping that I can get any glimmer that it like is a magical item first.
Sure, you can make an Arcana check.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Fortunate.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Yeah. There's a fork. You can't tell.
Fork. I can't tell.
The only thing you know logically is like, this thing did not fix itself when you mended the whole place.
Yeah.
That's it.
I will cast Identify on it and say, "Hello, my old friend. Are you back?"
Good boy.
You hear in your head, Eleanor. Well, hi there. It's me, the Identify spell. Welcome, valued customer, Eleanor. I've got an
Oh, do I
identifier.
pay you?
Huh?
Is that where my spell components go? I pay you?
Yeah. Where do you think? You think this is free? Gosh, that's funny. Anyway, welcome to the identify spell. Thanks for using me. You have identified a thrice tipped fireplace poker, commonly used to fix fireplaces. Well, it ain't doing no fixing now. It is broken, after all. But generally, this thrice tipped fireplace poker can stoke a fire, or make it look like a fire was stoked anywhere. I don't know why you would want to do that. This is a common magical item. It does not require attunement. You can poke at it somewhere and make it look like there's a fire. There's not actually going to be one. You can make it look like there's going to be one. Another thing to note is that the thrice tipped fire poker is a commonly used item in the areas of it is a commonly found item in the temples of for want of all that's verdant. We don't know why they want to make it look like it's on fire. I think it's something to do with like looking bougie and stuff. Anyway, thanks for using identify. Enjoy your broken poker, I guess. And then the voice disappears.
Thanks, I guess. You said temple of which god?
For want of all that's verdant.
Oh.
You can make a history check if you want. It'll be easy. Or a religion check.
All right, I'll take religion. That's very sweet. 15.
Hey, that's pretty good. So this is as Identify told you, a thrice tipped fire poker. You know that like a very common symbol for one of all that's verdant is a thrice tipped arrow. So it kind of lines up.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at the campfire like mortified, and say, "This is a fake fire maker."
Oh, why would they do that? Can't you just make a real fire?
I guess that adds up.
That's
I
wire.
say that because she's looking at the goat. I was like, yeah, the fake fire. Yeah, that adds up.
Hey, like, didn't somebody say that the goat could be used in like ceremonies? Is this stuff related somehow? What kind of ceremonies? On DM, do I know? Or does anybody know?
You can, with these like items, you can attempt to make a religion check if you would like.
Sure, I guess we can all sit here and try to put two and two together.
Yeah, just like, was he trying to do some sort of like summon Satan goat, and then was like, yo, what if the tracks outside were not horse tracks, but like satanic goat tracks?
Help.
Just a thought.
Help. Yeah. Avani's like, I don't freaking know. It's a goat.
I'm not a religion person. Nope.
Yeah, so did you roll, Eleanor? Actually, I'll let you keep your 15 from your previous roll. So all of you can kind of like, you're trying to like make like running through your head of like, okay, like who worship goat? Who goat?
Who like goat?
Who goating? And you kind of come to the conclusion that like actually, rather than like figuring out which one of these which one of the like pantheon of from the major and minor arcana are like represented by goats, you like know that like actually none of them are. And that's weird because there's they've been around for quite some time, and like there's a lot of symbolism that is attributed to them, but like strikingly enough, a goat is not one of them. Who got the highest? Merlin, something about a goat sort of like, you know, it's definitely not one of the arcana, but you've heard something somewhere. You just can't put your finger on it as to like, why goat religion? Don't make any sense. think about it later. Maybe you read it somewhere in a book in like a like throwaway line, and like somebody like making a impassioned letter to like the comment section of some like article, but like you just can't remember. But it's something like strikes you about it. That it is being reused in like a religious manner, presumably. But yeah, for the rest of you, you know from your religion rolls that this goat plus fire is not present in any of the Arcana's imagery.
Oh.
Interesting.
The poker is linked in a way to, for want of all that's verdant, because they used a thrice tipped arrow and this is a thrice tipped fork. So who would want to imitate a campfire? I guess somebody who doesn't want to stick around for the fire but wants other people to know it's there.
True.
What do you think?
I guess we can just keep this in mind, and maybe if we travel a bit more, we'll see more of these campfires. There was this mountain pass like behind the cabin if you want to track down a bit.
Maybe he went over there. You're right. He did. This person did say that like this was his last like resting stop before heading out further, right?
You have to put it in the post office. His words were, I approach now, hoping the roar of the waterfall nearby will mask my steps. Should it be willing, my years of long hunt has finally come to a close.
Oh, Shutter. Shutter at midnight, I think?
Yeah. Shutter through midnight.
Well, do you want the fork back? Yeah.
Stab me with it. The poor guy should keep it in her like pocket or something.
Perhaps we should go have a look up the mountain path and see if we can find any more information.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like we're gonna find anything else here, right?
We could follow this trail if we want to. This is probably a lead that the others don't have. As much as I don't want to do this.
Yeah, we can go upwards.
Okay. You guys, so you decide to go up this pass?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna find anything else, right?
Unless we dig through the waterfall, I guess.
Anything in maybe in this corner?
Which corner? Let me see.
This corner.
I'll zoom out.
Here?
Oh,
Here?
That mountain outside here. I don't know. Can you see my cursor? Is that?
I don't think
No.
so. Can you switch to pointer? There we go.
Okay.
I can see it now.
Yay!
You look in there. It is like just where two rocks meet. No, nothing.
So there's nothing stashed away there or anything.
Nope. There's nothing there. Kevin, are you pointing at the waterfall?
I tell people that there are rations if you want to restock or anything in the barrels. Like there's water and rations if you guys want to restock anything.
Yeah. I think we're good ration wise. We haven't been using too much because we were kind of mooching off Master Kid.
Well, I wouldn't want to die of starvation. So I'll take
Sure.
a couple.
For those of you all who want to stock up, that's good.
Yeah, I guess we'll take some.
Yeah, of
We'll
course.
take some jerky and some water if you want to refill your water skins or whatever. But yeah, there's water and rations. We found them in the barrels.
I'll take 2 rations.
Mm-mm.
I don't actually think I have any in my inventory. Make it a cool 4.
Cool.
I don't even know how to check if I have any.
It's in your inventory.
Oh. Can I also take some ration? Are there any left?
There, if there's... How many are there?
It's like a whole barrel full.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
you probably would not be able to carry all of the rations in the barrel, and you probably, I don't know, maybe leave some for the rest of people coming up the mountain.
I mean, we could just try it. Just snag some jerky.
Kevin takes 2.
Snag some jerky.
They're 2 pounds each. No, 8 pounds each. Crazy.
What's the difference between a chest and a pouch?
Oh, they're 2. They're 2. Just a part of your body that it's on.
Let's see.
Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Aside from like if the DM ever wanted to be like, oh yeah, your entire backpack got stolen.
Also, actually, can I I just realized that I actually have winged boots. So, rather, I just remembered that I have winged boots. So, can I just look on top of the house to see if there's anything or an aerial view of the area?
Okay. So you hop on the top of the house. You okay. You actually see on the roof there are a couple tiles that are smashed in, as if someone had stood there and smashed them with their weight.
Oh, something dropped?
Maybe something fell, or maybe someone
something...
jumped on the roof. I don't know. But the couple of tiles are broken, and they're kind of in the middle of the house, not like a tree bumped into the side or anything.
Okay, I mentioned that it looks like something landed or someone jumped up here.
This guy's place getting weirder and weirder by the passing second, man. Not only is it in shambles, look at all this. There's some dude dancing on the roof now. Crazy.
Do we see anything else from there? Yeah, sorry.
From the roof, you can see the burbling waterfall. The water atop of it is strangely still. But this is pretty loud. You can see from here you can actually see straight through the mountain pass. And it kind of leads off to what looks like a plateau and a little cliff, almost if you were to continue to climb the mountain, you would have to actually do climbing.
Okay, I tell them that it doesn't go very far. There's a plateau and a little cliff up the side. So we can go check it out before we decide whether or not we want to climb.
Okay, sure. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Before we go off, can I take a just closer look at the pillar of waterfall?
Yeah, I can go with Kevin.
Cool.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah,
the waterfall itself, right?
Fly off.
Yeah,
with you.
it's wow, what am I guessing for waterfall?
Yeah,
it is a magnificent waterfall indeed. There's a lot of water.
Yeah, hey, whatever.
It's a lot of water.
Are this pillar man-made? Sorry.
No. It's not man-made, right?
You can make an investigation or a perception check.
I got the perception because my investigation is shit today. Yo, 15.
15? Kevin, that's enough. You're looking at it, and you're like, well, I think if you were far away, it would, it looks very natural from far away. But as you, squint at it, and, maybe you almost fall in, because you're, squinting real hard, the color of the stone is just a little bit off from, the surrounding stone, and the actual pillars themselves are cut into shapes that are a little too perfect to be natural.
Man-made. In that case, right, is there anything behind the waterfall?
I don't know.
Would I be able to...
Can't see it.
Alright.
Can anyone swim here?
Yeah, I can breathe water. It's no big deal for me. Can I go and just take a peek?
Sure. So do you dive into the water and then peek behind?
Yeah, just to check it out real quick, because I can breathe underwater, so it's probably safest if I go.
So you peek behind,
Mhm.
And you're looking, and it kind of looks like there's a cave behind the waterfall,
Oh. Um,
like a wee cave.
just to make sure it's like a cave and not like just an alcove. I kind of like try to go behind it, just like poke my head through like from the side where like the flow of water is not as strong.
Yeah, you would have to like. There's like a little cave, and then there is a like a lip as like the ground underneath you sort of like slopes up. And then at the lip there's like a wall, like a stone wall. And in the wall are just like a bunch of rocks like pressed into the wall. And like it doesn't look like they're like these rocks are different rocks that have been like pushed in.
Okay. But there's nothing behind it, like it's just like kind of like a gap, right? As in the cave itself. It's not like a tunnel kind of thing. Is it?
It's like a very shallow tunnel, if you can call it that.
Ah, all right. So it's nothing like too big. All right. Then I'll go back to like the group and report that like, well, there's technically nothing behind. There's kind of like a little bit of a cavern, but like not like a tunnel that goes on into like a network or anything. So probably heading north, like what Avani said, is the better idea.
Okay. Was there any like signs of like something have lived in it, or just it was just empty, natural?
It was empty, right? When I poked in, I didn't see like resources or any like things strewn around. Not in the open, at least.
You can poke back and check. And I think like upon poking back and checking, you can see like there are like because this is behind the waterfall and it doesn't get like moved by the wind or the elements as much. There are those like same horse tracks. They're behind the waterfall. Horses don't really go there, I think.
Horse can swim.
And there seem to be also those like footprints that Avani pointed out to you earlier.
Oh, okay. I'll tell the rest this. Like, one, there are the horse tracks, and two, the footprints are still there. Horse tracks. When I look at the horse tracks, is it like a horse as in a pair of horse legs, or like 4 horse legs? Do you think? Or could it be like a pair of human legs and a pair of horse legs? Like a really fucked up like saying.
The thing is, like, I keep saying horse. They look like hooves. They're like they're a set of hooves.
Oh, I go back and I tell everybody that like there's a genuine possibility that our quarry might have 2 human legs and 2 horse-like legs at the same time. Yeah, because I'm seeing human tracks, but I'm also seeing like a pair of horse tracks like at the same time, right? So it's like quadruped in some way, but like all at once.
What if it's like a wearable?
Well, they're not living back there or anything right now, so why don't we head north? Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't you say that there were like rocks pressed in somewhere? Like, what if we dislodge the rocks?
Is there any way for the rest of us to get there besides swimming, do you think?
I can fly there.
Bonnie got her boots, right? That's a lot easier.
I can fly there. I don't know, maybe I can like carry one person.
You make Avani ferry you back and forth.
Like, it might be possible. I might be able to carry one person.
That's true. Just the one.
I can probably carry one person. Maybe we should carry Merlin so she can dislodge rocks.
Oh yeah.
Is that how we're thinking about
We'll give you a second opportunity to smash through an entranceway.
Yes, how?
She's very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I love it. We're just like, oh, there's a thing here. Merlin, do you want to have a go? And she's like,
yeah, let me smash.
Okay, finally something to do for me.
Anyway, I guess I will carry Merlin with me through the waterfall into the cave that Conme indicated, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just standing here to like kind of like point out like where it should be.
Okay. Okay, so then we go into the cave through the waterfall, and I guess Merlin's gonna have a go at the rocks.
Yeah. So you guys are through the cave. You see the wall with like the rocks pressed into it. There are 4 rocks, and they sort of make like a cross shape vaguely.
Oh. Well, not anymore. I point at it.
Oh, what did you do?
No, I'm just like, do you guys? Which part do you guys want to dislodge? Like the weird looking ones?
I mean, I don't know. Like, does when you said like there are rocks pressed in, does it look like they were
It's
pressed
like
into
natural,
you?
or is it like
yeah, like were they blocking something? Were they closing up an entrance? Like,
If you go to like try to dislodge them, you find that like they press in a little bit more when you like try to touch them. It doesn't take much pressure to like press it.
oh, they're like buttons.
A little bit like buttons, yeah.
Oh. I'm not sure what to do. I stand it. I look at it. I'm not the in character.
Okay, should we?
If you press all of them, what happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Maybe it's just a funny little thing.
Well, we can press all of them and find out.
Yeah. We smash all of that at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rocks are in like a little cross shape. So there's one on top, there's 2 to the left and right, and then there's one on the bottom. They're just on the wall.
Oh.
And the tracks sort
So
of lead up to the those rocks, the rock buttons.
Oh, okay. Well, clearly someone was here, like, smashing these. If we press all of them and nothing happens, right?
Yeah, nothing happens.
I don't know.
Can they be pulled out?
Maybe. If they get pushed in, surely they get pulled out, right? Logic.
There. You can try. Yeah. You make a strength check if you want to pull it out. It's kind of hard because they're like protruding, but they're not protruding that much.
Oh, I got a net 20 plus 3.
Let's
go.
That's so
Amazing.
You take your bare hands and you like you see Grandma's yoked arms dig into the rock and just like Merlin rips it out of the wall. And you hear like the sort of grinding of what sound to be like gears, as if like gears were grinding against something it should not have. And then behind the button, you can see what looks to be the rest of the cave. Like it kind of coils further in to and there's like trees in here. It's kind of weird, and it's like dark, but it's kind of glowy. But it sort of like curves past a certain point, and you would have to like go in to see it. I will note this hole is not big enough for you guys to fit through.
Can we make it?
Just make it bigger.
Yeah, can we just make the hole bigger?
It's digging time, guy.
Is everybody here when this is happening?
No, Kevin is just sitting by the water.
I guess Kevin and Eleanor are still like on the bank or something.
He's playing by the water. You two, the grinding sound was very loud. You guys can hear it from outside. A couple of the birds that were like nesting in the trees behind you like get startled by the grinding noise. The ground shakes a little bit.
Kevin's yelling, "Are you guys okay there? Still alive?"
Yeah, no worries. I shout back. We found like the second part of the cave. It goes deeper. You guys want to come here?
Yes, please.
I guess while Merlin is pulling out the next few buttons, maybe Abani will bring the other 2 over.
It's okay. Sonmei and Merlin can like bisect this cave while you guys are like being ferried.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna have to give me strength checks again, Merlin. for
Alright.
each button.
Can I give her like
the tent to,
advantage?
widen the hole.
How are you
Wait,
helping
can I
her?
do it as well?
How are you helping her?
I'll do it alongside her. Then it's like we can both roll.
Okay. Please roll.
Attempt to dig together.
No, I got
Can
a
I?
bedroll. I got a 10.
Oh my god, you got that. Okay. So Sunmei, you pull
Sure.
the one on the right.
Yeah.
And like similarly to Merlin's first like button pulling, you feel like there's like very, very, very strong resistance to like the button. As if like something is like this thing is integral to some sort of mechanism, but you rip it out of the wall. And as you rip it out of the wall, the sort of gap between the two of them, you can see it weakens a little bit between like the top button and the right button, because there are no like, they're just gaping now. They're both gaping.
There might have been a function for this, but now they're just now they're gone.
Apes rip together.
I'm just gonna like I'm gonna move everybody into like the cave if that's okay, because now we're all there, right?
Yeah, I imagine as like, you know, Avani's ferrying like Eleanor and like Kevin over, you guys just hear like the most like awful noises from inside the cave. And like after like 2 seconds of silence, you see like the entire button get hooked outside of the waterfall.
That second grinding noise was louder than the first. And then the ground shakes a little bit more.
It's okay.
We're just there like thumbs up when everybody gets here.
Well, I sure hope that was integral to any of the systems in here. And it's not gonna like break down upon us. Oh,
So I just shrugged. It's just like, well, I mean, I didn't see a manual, right? Normally doors just kind of open, but you know, I look beyond like the hole we've just made.
It was like nothing happened when we.
Yeah, can we? It's time to hack through this like normal people now.
So what are you
It's
doing?
like we can't access that. We can't go past with the hole the size that it is, right? So we have to like
You have
make
two
it bigger.
equally sized holes, but they are not big enough for anybody to pass through individually.
Okay, how many more do we have to pull out for it to be like passable?
You would imagine 4. Or you could, I don't know, break the wall between the two holes. That the problem is
Yeah, now
that there's like
structural integrity has given out on us. We shall use physics to enter now.
so like the thing is like the 4 like rocks were not touching each other. There was sort of like rock popped on the top, so they're just 2 individual holes now.
Oh my god!
Not my glory hole.
Not the glory hole.
Not the glory hole.
horrible.
Why did I have to say it like that?
I know, right? Like maybe we could like hammer or like pickaxe or whatever the thing, or maybe one of you guys can mold earth or some shit.
It's true if you happen to have like a spell that could do this. I don't. I only got this and I pull out like a battle
neither,
axe.
I'm just saying.
We're just like, we don't have any of like the fun stuff. Anyway, hacking.
I mean, I do have a light hammer if anybody wants to use that.
Like a little chisel.
Right? I'll slowly
have
break down,
anything.
break down the
Yeah, I mean,
the
like,
wall between the buttons.
it's true. Like, we basically skip past like the manual portion, right? We just like completely forgot about like clues and puzzles for like a hot second. Now there are holes in this wall that
I hand you a crowbar.
we press them all, nothing happens. Instead of trying a combination, let's just break the
Let us
deck.
just pull the buttons out. That should fix the problem.
I hand you a crowbar.
Sure.
Okay,
Now
combine.
we continue to make this hole bigger as a group. Now that we've gone like halfway down this
Yeah, we're already in it, guys. There's no backing it.
let's just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Eleanor, who can probably figure it out but doesn't want to.
Eleanor just like, you know what, guys? I had a terrible nightmare. Like, it's been a long day. Zine.
If I can stall y'all until nighttime, then we're like, oh, it's too dark, let's go to bed. That's a win in Eleanor's book.
Wow.
Eleanor says we will simply make the hole bigger.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, we're already halfway through making this hole bigger. Like
It's true.
I
We're already
think we've
halfway there,
already
you
broken
guys.
it. If there was something, we already broke it. Let's go.
I think that's really fair. Like, there's no saving this one now, buddy. I huffed my
We're
sleeve.
halfway through breaking it already.
Yeah.
True,
So,
that is very true.
It's like two buttons out of 4 are already gone.
Yeah, like if it was one, you could probably like salvage it somehow, but like 2, I think that's a little bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we continue our like hack and slash of the cave.
your hack and slash. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys can. I don't even have you roll. At this point, I think the structural integrity of this building has been torn asunder.
Compromised.
I'm assuming you like whack at the bit of stone between the 2 holes.
Yes.
So you can make a big enough hole for you guys to crawl through.
Yes.
Yeah. So you do that. You do it. It happens. On the other side of this, definitely not a puzzle wall. Is like some more like solid ground. Yeah, basically that's what it looked like. Is a little bit of solid ground, and then it leads to what looks like maybe for some of you ankle deep, for some of you maybe a little bit calf deep, like water, and then we can take a break there. How's that
Sure.
sound? Take a little break.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay, I will see you guys in like 20 minutes. Or how long is our break usually? 20 minutes? Yeah. That.
Yeah.
See you in 20 minutes.
See you.
Bye. Hi, Ma. Oh, we're on break right now.
Asa laundry din mo? Ito na sundan. Mommy's excited to watch. Ito sa silong, isa tong first.
Huh?
Gusto mo rito silong.
Mine also.
Laundry ito to?
There's some laundry in there with some books.
Wala ko.
Huh?
Kasi ka na diri para ako mag-break ko mga.
Yeah. I'm finishing something up though.
Oo, sige. Ako nagdala diri.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's mostly it.
I like your hair, Ding. Ayan kay ka, Ding.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Beautiful, pol.
Thanks.
Nagkita mo Charlie Bravo?
Yeah.
Oo, anya, asa mo ka daw?
We went to eat this nice place. It's like duck barbecue.
Papi loves it.
Oh my god, we should take you guys there.
Ay,
Love
dadal
each
abi
other.
doon?
And then na I can
Gusto ko dadal po mo sa tong katutong, katong Japanese nga sa tutong, pugit suka, ang sa to. Kari, katong gidal, anyo ni Kuan, Charles na nagbahin mo nga, ikaw, mahal ito. Harisawa, ano to? Hollywood.
Yamashiro?
Yup.
Oh, yeah, we can go.
Oo. Kasi water lang kay mami order doon.
Yamashiro. It was kind of expensive. The food was okay, but it was the view that was nice.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You want the view?
Yeah, of course.
Grabe.
Ang katong yung ganitoan.
Hmm?
Kapag sibas, this would
Nakapalit mong sibas?
We went to Costco, there is none.
Hala,
So I
sold
remember-
out.
No, I remember, Papi, we're gonna go to 99 Ranch.
Oh,
So we went to
naa.
99 Ranch, of course.
Oh yeah, Charles and Grace will be here for New Year's.
Are they gonna stand here with us?
Yeah, that's okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, like, they don't have New Year in their house. And,
Their family don't really do anything for
Oh,
New
yeah?
Year's, so I was like, yeah, okay.
yeah, I remember before.
You
You
come
was
here.
here and was the other girl?
Hmm?
Was the other girl?
I don't remember.
So,
Oh, Jess?
Oh.
Yeah.
But your job, Ding, it seems like you're happy with your job.
No,
You're not.
no.
You're just doing it for, like, survival.
I'm lying.
Huh?
Every day I want to quit.
Just wait lang ton. Anak mo dito ton, about mo sa life mo anak. Always take the money that you receive. Si mami ton inana ton. There should be something. There's something in you to like look back. Yung ino nimo nga ang look at the good side na kay dawaton.
I think if I receive my acceptance letter, I'll quit then. I don't
sa.
so,
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if I want to wait till October to
No.
quit. I don't think I can. I'll just sell dice from the house to earn a little
Yeah, that's
money.
it. Make fun. Do something else.
I don't think I can.
Yan naman. But they're nice to you and everything.
They're nice to me, but it's like
Yeah, it's a
it's
struggle.
not the
Ton,
nice.
go
It's
ton,
the
and supportive ton. I always pray for that ton. Kay baka I always pray ni mami that you will be successful. You will be first thing is happiness ton. I always pray that you will be happy with whatever endeavors you're gonna do. Unsa na?
my jacket. You like it?
Sa Costco? Asag gikan sa?
Unique one.
Ah!
It's only $30 because it was on sale.
I wanna buy a one
Guapo
ton.
na rain
Why
jacket.
do you have nakita to? What is that?
I was like a temporary tattoo sticker.
Nakoy ko Anton. I wanna buy a culottes.
Culottes?
Culottes. Iba na go to outlet tomorrow?
Ano kayo plans, Ugma?
So magpalit
Busy ka, or off ka, Ugma?
of ugma.
Oh.
We're gonna buy the kuan. We're gonna buy the magenta for the new year. Don't we have to celebrate something. This year is our 10 years in this house.
Ala,
See how
ala.
grateful we are? I always feel pride we're a house ton.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm so proud of ourselves to have this house. So
Yeah.
tomorrow is our 10th year. Actually, this year is our 10th year. We moved here 2012 December. Remember?
Yeah, we
Sa silong na pay bakantid. We have only a TV and a sala. That's it. And then we have a picture. And then I'm wearing a dress and you're wearing shorts and a tops. Yan si Papi. Ginana to ni Papi. Oo. Oo, lagi. I'm so proud of ourselves, Ton. I met the mother ni Liana. And then asking about you. And then she was like, is she okay? Well, yes, she's doing good. Pretty good. I know the question. And then like, Liana was like, I don't know. It seems that because normally if you go to the dead person, like mawait, mag-black ka, then everyone's like formal. She's wearing a crop top on the jeans. So Jack and Mika are wearing, so funny. So I was sitting with Francis. She went there by herself.
Yeah. Oh, she's the one who's been asking me ka na.
Aww.
Do you have any details? Because I really want to.
Dito ko ni Papi, si Tita Rose, no? She's kind of different. Kita mo, ay ang sister dito sa, dooperahan sa Liog, she didn't even come.
Oh, really?
Wala lang siya. But Tapos, kanang inong ko papapi, do have to tell them if mo dahil siya katong pagkamatay, di ba pag ato dito, Tita Amy was like, she was like so dinagid for donation. Ito ba it? Yeah. Then, niya, pag-uman, na matong papi pagkuan, pagkatupato. Nikuan ko siya ton. She was really touched.
Na ato mo?
Oh, kaya kami yung first time mo ni Adto. Yung itong kubat minimo. Yeah, ano po nga. Me, I don't want to say anything, pero kan mo ka, Lauren is really a part of them kasi growing up. And then, diba naman ka, the reason nga nag-move dito sa inyong balay is because I want Tontin to grow up like a normal kid. Okay, kami, late marriage naman me, so like, why kaduwa among anak? So, I really want her to have a normal growing up years. Which is, wala na ako sabihin yung anak. Your kids, like, inon pa lang.
Gamit ako imong kids. Funny. Yeah.
And then you know what? Who asked me? Like then everybody knows na hindi nakakaabot. So pag abot na dito, ko so sorry dito hindi kasi siya manikakaani kay blah 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 blah. But siya I know kay naaman pud si Zoe wa man pud kabot Texas.
Oh, you can cancel in flights sa tanan.
Naama po sila saka then patud na cancel pud nga wa pud kaabot. Yung ko nga na-cancel daw siya, di ka. Tapos later on, pag sugod na sa service, pakasugod na service, bidul si AJ, then yung AJ hawtol, and then siya ni Ana, isa sa kong tubangan. Siya nga, Monica ka na really come, ha? Yung ko, yeah, siya, you know what, my friend, ako nung sila yung friend na nagtatrabaho sa airline, ikan sa San Francisco, na-cancel ba ng flight, ang gibuhat ko nung nag-drive na napadungan. Yung kuya, she cannot drive. Nag-drive ko nung 6 hours ang ilang friend.
Mine's like 18 hours. I don't think I can.
Yeah, but then, you know, layo kayo dito. Siya, yeah, I know. Siya na, does Monica have the link? Ko link for what? Siya for the service ko, I don't know. Siya na, can I have your number? So, pataka naman ko ito mo, sige na kung kapindot. I'm like trying to get your number, pero and siya, go on the other side.
Okay, but it's struck pa dyan ka.
I know.
Maya lagi is, I was gonna ask them for the link, but good thing AJ thought of it beforehand.
Yeah, AJ, remember to kaniya. Oh, yeah, ito man ni Papi mga around 11, mga 11:30 niya. So, anak siya dito niya, anak niya pa, ato nito simbahan na. So, mayroon po, ingon na lang ko kay Kuan ko. Kung siguro, dili gusto si Lauren nga makita sila ni Tonte, makita niya nga anak siya. She looks like a mannequin. Nakarealize ko itong pag-anak namin ko. Yan, nagkahatag ng buwak atin pa. But I told her, Ren, you know, Monica cannot come. She really like to come and see what's in. So, this is the flower for her. Buwak sa coffee.
It's nice.
What's your plastic too?
You know, if I die, I don't want open casket. Just leave it closed. Just have a picture of me. I was thinking na kanang, I know na, hopefully na kanang, God willing na wala po dugay na before I have to plan my funeral, but I don't know.
Ako to cremation.
Huh?
Cremation.
Ako, yeah. Either that or like donate my body to science and just have a picture of me. Because like,
I know.
Like Lawrence funeral.
I feel so sad kanang galihat kagalingkod. Pero pag agi naman sa casket no, I realize what is life. Wa ko ka feel og remorse doon, wa ko ka feel og kanang sadness pag tanaw niya. I don't know. Naluoy ko niya nga giana siya.
Kung nakoy funeral, I'm gonna have strict instructions na kanang don't make it formal, don't make it kanang solemn. Ganahan ko na kanang kung nakakadinha mo, celebrate ka na I was a person instead of kanang ahuhuhu na anak na.
Mao jud ako gisulti ni Lauren ton. Mao jud ko gisulti ni Amy. I think Lauren doesn't want Monica to see her in this position. Yeah. That's why it's always like a hindrance.
Yeah. I think kung you know, if I have a funeral, I want there to be
like a simple thing, a celebration of life.
I want a DJ. I want catering, and I want like, I don't know, like a TV playing something. I don't want it to be kind of like you sit there sad. And you are sad.
Maghilak mo.
Want you to have fun. Pag-abot mo. Remember me. That's it. Yeah, look how nice. Only $30.
Oh wow, that's
and
very
it's
nice.
Rainproof. I got it from Japan.
Oh really? You should buy a beanie na kay bini ana daga tag bini.
Dakan ko beanie. Oh, musugo na ako. Sure ba? Sige.
Go get the laundry out. You're gonna wash.
No, just use do that one first. Okay, I have to start.
Kisay ko ba nimo?
One of my friends. Ano pa ka names?
No.
Hello.
Nasa iyo, wala.
Oh my god, hold on. Ma! Yachty's not there, mother. My mom's asking if Yachty's playing D&D with us.
Ah.
No, Yachty is not. That's funny. Yeah. Hello. Are you talking about my food talk, Rain? Damn.
Oh, food?
No, Rain exposing my food talk. Secret. Okay, cool. I need Tagalog. It's okay, my mom doesn't speak Tagalog anyway. It's not that secret. It's if you like look up my username, it's the same username. It's not that difficult. Ayoko na. Yeah. Alright. So let me move you guys to what you see. Heads up. I thought I had this map prepared, and then I realized it was on my other computer, so I remade it really quickly. God, I hope I don't forget anything. Waterfall.
So much work.
Behind. Okay, let me move you here. Don't worry that there's no map right now. I'm about to add it. So you guys see this? God. Where'd you go? Get in there. Okay, there you go. Don't mind the... There we go. Sorry, it looks literally like, Mystery of the Druids. That's what it looked like.
Did you like literally take it from Mystery of the Druids?
It literally looks like I took the screenshot from Mystery of the Druids. So the party sort of, crawls into the double wide hole you guys made into the wall, and you sort of come across, more of the cave, and at the end of like what seems to be like a longish tunnel, you see some like flickering light. It's quite dark in here aside from that glowing light, and the darkness is like also accompanied by like the greenish bluish glow of the light, filtering through the waterfall behind you guys. It is quite loud in here. The grinding noise you made, from breaking the wall mechanisms, was pretty loud, but was quite loud. But the waterfall is still like kind of deafening behind you. But yeah, it opens up into this sort of cave space that you see here, with the light at the end. The water that's underneath you is like maybe ankle deep-ish, and like you kind of have to watch your step because it's uneven, and if you don't like pay attention, it sort of dips down, and then you have to kind of start swimming. So yeah. What are you doing?
Avani will just fly over it, I guess, like float over it.
Okay, as you fly, Amani,
Surprisingly.
I forgot you can fly. That's so funny.
Wow.
I forgot I could fly until like I looked at my inventory a minute ago.
You're like,
I
oh
know.
fuck, I can fly.
When I went, like the whole part about going up to the roof was when I looked at my inventory to check about the rations, and I was like, oh wait a second, I have wing boots, I can check the roof.
Okay, so you sort of like hover over, and as you pass under a tree, something drops down on you and then clamps down, and I think everybody needs to roll initiative now.
Rough sisters.
And then we're going to be here in the top-down version of the map.
See, combat.
What combat lines? No.
Where
Are we still rolling initiative?
I will start the initiative tracker. Hold on. Beep beep. There we go.
But I don't
and-
even see our tokens.
Hold on, I put our token down. I think you flew like to here when that happened, Ronnie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And something like came down.
Yeah, something came down and bit you, and it was this.
Yes.
Natural 20!
Oh my gosh. You guys have like critted the shit out of today. Super critty. Hee. Nice sword.
I looked it up. I don't think I roll disadvantage because I don't think it's an ability check.
Oh. Hold on, the token that I picked up was not transparent. It had the transparent
when that
background, but it
happens.
wasn't transparent. That's so hateful.
Nothing
fake
does that, but I hate them.
Make my picture.
I want to read a long form article on why people do that.
Why do people do this? This is so hateful and evil and cruel. Let me upload my photo right now. I'm sorry, I need to make it transparent or I will go insane.
Oh, Yumi, I think you put your initiative in the wrong chunk.
Whoops. I will delete that.
There we go. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Wait. I have to sign in? Suck my ass, never mind. Hold on, I have to open Photoshop. I'm sorry, I will go bonkers.
No worries.
But I will have it, I promise. For now, I will put a fake token down so that we can see it.
Okay.
No, we can add to initiative ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, and we can type it in.
Yeah, you can type it in. You can type in what you got. Go ahead, put yourselves on the initiative.
Where is this tracker? I am blind. I see it.
And
I do not see it.
I can't add.
You can't add?
I see Kevin.
Don't see.
Hey, and then if you click on your what is the token on the far right, there's a list plus sign, which is add to initiative. And once it's up there, you can click on the number and you can just type it in.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're so smart.
Why wouldn't they just put it in the initiative tracker?
Goofy. No, not
Oh,
not
okay.
puppy clowns. Circle.
Okay. I think that worked. Maybe.
I'm so scared, guys.
Wait,
Why?
scared? No, scared.
Why are you running?
Don't worry, Kevin, your fit is fresh and clean.
Is that the order you want to be in, by the way?
Sure, why not? If Avani wasn't moving forward, I think we will, just arrive.
Yeah, also all your pants are wet. And mechanically everywhere that is water is difficult terrain.
Oh, what if you have a swim speed?
Never mind. If you have a swim speed, it is not difficult. Okay, actually,
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'll excuse it. But it's technically not swimming because it's only ankle.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll
Yeah,
let it
How
be.
do you swim in that though?
I guess you
That's
could.
true. I was
you
just
could-
wondering because, for people who are used to water, right? I'm not sure how D&D rules it typically.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Honestly, it makes sense if you are if you have a swim speed that you're used to wading through water.
Yeah.
Come on, where's my thing? There it is. So this drops down on you, Avani. It's not that big. Don't
Oh,
worry.
mamma mia.
Oh, it's
no.
pretty big, but okay.
Hold on, I'll make it smaller.
Okay.
That's much better. That is
Imagine if
much
it's just
better.
this enormous thing, and Dion's just it ain't that big. No worries. You got this, and it's just 50 feet long.
Yeah.
It's like a yellow snake drops down.
And then, you take. Where's my?
Oh, wait. It attacked?
Oh yeah, it
yeah.
gets a surprise round on you because it definitely knew you were coming because you definitely made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
suppose I could divine that, could I? Could I portent that?
Did you portent it?
Can I?
What's your portent rolls again?
9.
9. How does portent work on surprise? I guess it doesn't bite you. I
I
guess
don't know. If you think I would be too surprised to do it, because I think it's a reaction, then I'll save it.
No. If you want to use it on this, you can. So it rolled.
Okay.
It tried to like get you. It missed, and then it like kind of like snaps at you. But instead it just coils around your arm instead.
Hoggies.
And then the rest of the surprise round creatures go.
Oh no.
Wait, there are multiple creatures.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Are there?
We're about to find out.
This one drops from up top to snap at Merlin, and then this one drops from up top to snap at Vani. Oh, not Vani. Eleanor. And then
Oh man, I wish I knew that.
yeah, bet you do.
Oh, like how much does it do damage, or is the one that missed mine?
It missed you. It did not do damage because it missed you.
Okay.
It missed you attack.
Reported.
Does a okay, let's start with the one next to Merlin. Does a 16 hit?
16?
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
Wait, does the 16 hit your armor class? There's a little shield, and it says armor class. What is Merlin's armor class?
Okay, yeah. I have 13.
13? Yeah, it bites you. It bites you for 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Nibbled you.
Take 4 damage. And then, Eleanor, the one on you, does a 15 hit? I think it does. Does
It
it?
should. Yeah, let me see. Yes, absolutely.
Cool. And then it bites you for 6 damage. Crunch.
Oh shit, she's freaking out.
Takes a little bite out of you. Munch.
Wait.
Hmm?
What do you shield, if that's okay?
You want to use shield? Sure. What does that
Glad
bring
I
your
had
AC up to?
16.
16, perfect. So yeah, you see this like this like constrictor snake like open its like unhinge its jaw and then like chomp down at you. And then the last moment right before its fangs like sink into your shoulder, you cast shield and it like it bounces its fangs off the shoulder like blink.
Hyperventilating because I think we're kind of in the dark and there's also snakes.
Yes, so if you can't see in the dark, it's dark. It's you how many of you don't have dark vision?
Me. But I have dancing lights and a lamp.
Yeah, I think I'll draw like a little line as to like where the so if you the light from these candles basically reaches up to like here, and everything behind that you would need dark vision to see past.
No, wait, aren't we still holding a shining goat? I'm just
You
saying.
are. You're like, well, I think you put it in your pocket, but if you pull it out, you will have essentially a 30 feet wide
Radius of light, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does it take an action? Just toss it to Eleanor because, like, I have dark vision. I don't need it.
No, you can have it as a free action.
Lantern, I'm okay.
I toss you the shining goat.
Okay, I won't say no to a goat.
Little goat. Sweet. And then you can see.
Okay, so you have 30 feet radius of light now.
Awesome.
So let's get into initiative. Some stuff happens, but you can't see it because it's dark. Or is it? Or it's because it's light. I don't know. So, Eleanor, you are first. What do you do?
Cool. In addition to the goat, I want to take out my lantern of revealing as my object interaction. Just to look around to see if there's any invisible creatures or objects.
Invisible creatures or objects?
Yes.
So that is if they have the spell invisible cast on them?
It just says if they are invisible.
Okay, then you don't see anything.
Cool. So I do that. She's hyperventilating for sure. She's not happy here. She really thought she could drag out the getting in here for a long time, but she underestimated gestures to the party with their strength. So she's not happy. She doesn't like this snake in front of her. She is going to, let me see the map. It's right in front of her. Ugh. Do I have any
copy?
touch? I don't have anything touch that can help. Okay, I'm gonna run away. I think she's gonna disengage.
You're gonna disengage from the snake?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna go over here. It's like, no, please. I am too chicken for this. And that's our turn.
Cool. Kevin, your turn.
Yeah, I think she runs between the two muscle heads and is like, please help me, please help me, please help me, please help me.
Kevin also doesn't have dark vision, so
you can see because Eleanor is next to you.
Eleanor is holding like the glowing goat, so we're very lit right here.
Yeah, very shiny.
How much? Is it like 30 feet?
30, right? 30. Yeah, we got a good radius, like a big radius.
Okay. I don't have to worry about
It is
that.
a very bright goat.
Wait, how do I delete this? Oh, sorry, I don't know how to get rid of the ruler.
It's okay.
The 0 feet.
I am 0 feet.
0 feet.
Emotionally.
What can I do here? Do we...
Okay, it's gone.
Yeah, we got rid of it.
I think I just attached myself to Kevin.
Okay. I guess I'll just cast Healing Word on... I think it was Eleanor who got damaged, right?
Eleanor and Merlin did, yeah.
Oh, who did?
Merlin and Ellen.
Oh,
I didn't get damaged because I used shield.
Oh, that's right, you did. So it's just Merlin. You're right. It was Merlin. Yep.
Merlin.
Okay, I cast Healing Word on Merlin.
Remember, you can use you can give people bardic inspiration. That's part of your bonus action.
Okay, I also then use as bonus action use bardic inspiration on Sunmei.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
What do you do? How do you inspire Sunmei?
How do you inspire?
I inspire Sunmei by both Eleanor and myself being really pathetic little meow meows and like holding onto your sleeve, like please, please do something.
This exact meme the whole time. I look at you, you look at me, like a little moment of this happens again, and we're like, okay.
Good. You said help me to Eleanor?
Please help us.
Okay. Feeling like inspired from
spinning around.
Yeah, it's a little bit like rather than inspiring, it's like y'all like if I don't do anything, these guys are gonna keel over like in the next 5 seconds.
Is it inspiration or pressure?
It is so pathetic that you are moved morally to help these people.
Yeah, it's like vaguely reminiscent of like, you know, when like rich tourists are just like, I don't know how to open the door, but it's like a pull door and not a push door, right? And you're like, okay, let me do it for you, no worries.
Oh god. I mean, this is actually great because this is like 100% inspiring to Eleanor in a like validating sort of way. Like, oh, you get it. It's terrifying. Great, we're in this together.
So funny.
Meow. Okay, is that your turn, Kevin? Are you gonna move?
Yeah. Can I also move? Wait, why am I moving also Eleanor? What's going on here?
Touch myself.
You guys are bonded.
We're bonded.
Now.
How do I unbond you?
Attach myself. Go ahead.
Okay, there you go.
Unattach yourself.
Okay, remember that you're moving through difficult terrain. So if your movement speed is 30, it is halved. So you can only move up to 15.
Okay.
Just watch him flail around in the water.
It's like,
Yeah.
have you ever been in a marsh? You kind of like stomping through with your galoshes, and you're trying not to like step in like a particularly deep hole, but it's dark, so it's kind of hard to see.
I guess if it's marsh, then Kevin will be kind of used to it.
That's true, but it's not a marsh. It's a rocky.
Yeah.
It's a rocky pit. Okay, where you going, Kevin?
Oh, I moved like 1 square over.
Oh, that's it. You're just like, okay, that's good enough.
I thought that was like a move.
No, that's it. Okay, cool. It's the constrictor snake's turn.
Wait, I just want to visualize this. Kevin looked at the snake over here and then sidestepped. So you would be in the fucking line of sight with the snake. Who is this? Is this Sunday?
That's on me.
Yeah.
Just like swerves. Look at that one. Don't look at me, snake.
Trying to distract the snake.
You're just being like,
Okay. Yeah. So the constrictor snake, seeing Kevin move away and then having its like prey released from it is just like hiss. And then it swims with very gracefully. It like slinkies its way over here.
It can swim.
Yeah, it's
Oh
a
no, I
snake.
can swim.
Duh.
yeah.
It's a snake.
This is my fear of the darkness, snakes, and
Imagine
drowning.
it comes over here and decides to bite your ankles anyway.
It goes over here and it coils its arm around Sonmei and it attempts to constrict you. Does I don't think a 10 hits, right?
It does not.
Yeah, it attempts to like constrict you, but your bulging muscles are too big, and you fend it off. It's too wet. It's kind of slippery, and it can't like constrict you properly. Kind of pathetic, if you ask me. So that's what that snake does. The one in front of you, Avani, tries to chomp down on you again. Actually, no, it like landed on you from above, and it's going to try to take you down, so that you stop flying. It's gonna try to constrict you. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Ooh, yeah. So I think like maybe you're like trying to fight it off, and it's just trying without avail to like get you to stop being airborne.
I was gonna say it's actually kind of funny because then it's like, because I also have Earth Walk as an Earth Genasi, so I was just like, no, that won't solve your problem.
None
No
of
way.
this is a problem for me. Oh wait, yeah, you did cast Healing Word on Merlin. Can you click it and roll and tell Merlin how much healing points they get?
4.
Oh, nice.
4 points for Merlin. Great. Speaking of Merlin, the snake next to you, Merlin, is like hisses and like seeing its compatriots fail, like starts to try to wind its way around your arm as well. Does a 19 hit? I think
Why is that one so mean?
Yeah, why is that one so mean?
Sorry. I think 19 does hit. So it like coils around your arm and it deals, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It deals max damage. It deals 10 bludgeoning damage.
He really hates her.
And you are grappled. So until the grapple ends, you are restrained. But the snake can't constrict another target, so don't worry. So you are restrained, which means your speed is 0. Any attack rolls against you have advantage. And your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
Every turn for your action, you can attempt to escape the grapple. It's a DC 14 strength check.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that snake's turn. Whoa. The fans on my computer just went hyper mode. I think it's very unwell. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's because I still have the stupid Dungeon Alchemist on. Anyway, that happens. You see slinking up from the waters. This. Teehee. Where's my tokens? Where's my damn tokens?
Snake.
So
There's more.
this snake slithers up And oh, is it so big?
Oh no, stop
Kevin is dead from impact.
It basically swam from where you couldn't see it, like just at the edge of your vision, and it like swam over to you, from like over there, very fast.
Oh my god.
And it tries to bite Kevin.
No.
Mr. Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Does a 14 hit you, Kevin?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm comparing a safety
Kevin is
scene,
within
right?
Kevin is within 5 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Can I use my reaction to use like my fighting feature interception to like block damage for him?
Sure, you can do that.
our child bracket a 30-year-old grown man.
Okay, so what does interception?
Tell me
do?
how much damage. Tell me how much damage like this thing does to him.
Okay, this
I'll
would
tell
have
you how much I
done.
block.
This has done minimal damage. It does 3.
Okay, I blocked 7 total.
Okay.
So Kevin, you're fine.
Kevin, the very measly damage that would have been done to you, you see Sanmei very like heroically and handsomely like basically strike out, and then like jam maybe your like weapon in the snake's jaws, like glancing it off of your what do you have, like a spear? Question mark? Do you have a sword?
Me?
No, Sanmei.
Oh yeah.
What do you have? What weapon do you have?
I have a long sword.
Okay, yeah. So your longsword just basically like glances off of the snake's bite as it like tries to like munch at Kevin.
Yeah, like that's our baby girl. Don't no touching.
That's your baby girl. And then you guys can see from coming into you a few more snakes here.
Let's go.
But they're too far to reach you at the moment. You can see them slithering in the water.
All right. There's like so many. They're all like going for like our old granny now.
And that's the end of the snake's turn.
Okay.
Next. Now it's Sanmei's turn now. Yep.
Okay. There's like this one with 0 feet, like right in front of me, right?
Yeah. I don't know why it's a 0 feet. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah. After like beating the other one off Kevin, the same way you would take like an electric fly swatter and beat away a cockroach. I kind of like take the same longsword and try and like kind of like flick at the one in front of me.
Sure.
Fuck off. That's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
That's a total of 14 points of slashing damage.
You like take your longsword and then you like flick it at that snake, and you basically cut its head in half, and it's dead.
Oh.
I look at Kevin and Eleanor and point at the last remaining snake over here, like, surely you both can handle that one. I will go up here now, seeing that there are more converging on like the top area, at least like move myself up here. I think that's all for my turn. I don't have any other things I can do.
Cool. So that's your turn. Merlin, it's your turn. You are restrained.
I like that little.
He's in jail now.
Restrained jail. Which one do I use? Just say strength roll?
Strength saving throw. So it should be at the top left.
Oh.
A little box that says saving throws.
You want to reach first?
Huh?
Yeah, do you want to reach first? I think barbarians get advantage if you're raging.
Oh, yeah.
Can I reach? Can I reach?
You can rage. Yeah.
Bonus action, get pissed.
Okay, I'll rage and then what's that called again? Let me find it. I'll also do my wild search,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
which is 2.
What's on 2?
What's 2?
So cool. What is 2? I teleport up to 30 feet. I could.
Oh, you can just leave,
Oh
girl.
my god.
You don't even need to be restrained. You can just leave.
That's so
What
funny.
you needed.
Does the snake go
I
with
can
you?
just leave.
You can just leave.
You know what? I think that means that the snake is no longer restraining you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so goofy.
I'm just walking out.
Yeah, where are you going?
That's amazing.
Oh my god. How do I move this snake?
Where do you teleport to?
Um.
Well, let me remove your restrained.
How do
Why
I
can't
remove
I? Huh? I can't unrestrain you. So sad.
It's okay.
Can you kill that restraint?
I'm trying
Move
to.
it somewhere.
I think it's like lagging or something. I don't know why. Just ignore it. Don't worry about it.
I'll move slightly to behind Avani around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't I get rid of this? Hello? I can't even move it. Doesn't whatever. Don't worry about it.
No.
See, move over to Honey. The snake is like, oh, okay. Sniff. Is that your turn?
And then.
But like you technically have an action, right?
Oh yeah, you still need an action because you just.
Yeah, I was thinking I can. Wait, is this 5 feet?
You still have all of your movement because you teleported. You didn't walk.
Oh
So
yeah,
you still
okay.
have 15 feet of movement.
Whenever I move, the restraint moves it.
No, does it?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me
That's why
just.
you can't.
Let me delete your.
Oh, now I can't move, Merlin.
Wait, I know how to fix this because I just learned how to do this. You gotta click on the token for her
Mhm.
and remove that like attachment icon if there is one. And if that doesn't work, try it on the restrained. Oh no,
Merlin gone.
Merlin gone.
I didn't do that.
Teleported off the map.
That's like what I
Here,
just learned how to
Merlin
do
back.
with Kevin.
There, fixed it.
Okay. I'll teleport to beside Eleanor. I mean, Bunny, what is Eleanor? And then I'm going to hit the snake in front
Ooh, okay.
with
Everybody
my
left me.
blade. And that is I can't see, 14.
14 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
The damage is 10.
10. So you take like your big axe and you like chunk into the snake, and I think you like cut off part of its tail. It's like bleeding out. It's like on the verge of death, but it's still alive.
Okay.
You like narrowly miss hitting Avani too because the snake was trying to crawl on top of her.
Don't worry about it, Bunny.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Okay. Oh wait, let me put you back on the initiative. What was it again? What was yours? 10?
It just like narrowly dodges out of the way of your realm.
Mine is 9, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, you were before Avani. That's what I remember.
Yeah, mine is 9.
Yeah. Okay. So is that your turn?
Hold on. Let me check something. Does the teleport count as face step?
No. I
No?
think it's only part of your wild surge. So face step is its own separate thing.
Yeah, but
Okay,
remember,
then
you already used
yeah.
your bonus action if you're trying to use a bonus action again.
Yeah, then I'll just end it. And my turn.
Cool. Now it's Avani's turn.
Okay. Slayer's prey on, I think, let me see, this one. Bonus action, Slayer's prey on this one.
Okay,
And then she's gonna shoot.
go for it.
Okay. There's a 19 hit.
Oh yeah, it hits for real.
Okay, 11 damage.
You
Plus,
plus
I was gonna say plus the Slayer's prey bonus.
how much is that?
An extra 1d6. 4. So 11 plus 4, 15.
15. Yeah. So I think what happens, like, you see the, like, arrow, like, sort of whiz past your ear, Sonmei. I think it, like, goes between you and Eleanor. Eleanor, it's very scary. It's a very fast arrow. It, like, whizzes past both of your ears, and it, like, nails this snake to the wall. And, like, at first it looks like it's gonna struggle, but, you're, like, the power of your, what is it, your hunter's mark? Was it? Is that it?
Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey, like, invigorates your arrow, and as the snake looks like it's still trying to, like, eke out the last of its life, it chokes it out for the rest, and the snake dies. It is dead.
It is dead.
Cool.
No,
What are you guys going to do? Is that the rest of your turn?
yeah, I'm not gonna move because I can't disengage.
Cool. So what happens now is, you hear, sort of to the south of you, some, like, rustling of the, like, trees, and, sort of emerging from the trees and, like, hopping down on, what seem to be, like, really, kind of sounds like horse hooves. This creature appears. The icon's really cute, but I'll show you a picture of what it actually looks like. You see, you smell, like, the scent of, like, rot, and you see, like, this creature.
Oh.
And its hooves, land. It's got, like, a sort of monstrous looking face. Could be a horse, could also be a goat. Like, these large horns, protruding from, the back of its head. It's, like, covered in, like, a, shawl of fur and feathers. It's got cuts all along its, like, torso, and a long, like, sickly green tail. And then, for feet, it has two very, very large, cloven hooves. And it, like, bleats at you, as it, like, steps down from the mountain top, and it makes its way towards Merlin, who is the closest person. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. This just is, you know, you're there, so I can't. Anyway, it goes up towards you, and all of you. Actually, that's fine. You see it. It doesn't, like, walk towards you. It actually hopped up towards you, and it go ahead and, like, tries to slash you with its tail. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It hits you for 9 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw? I think you have advantage because you're still raging, right?
17.
17? Yeah. Remind me, if you're raging, you take half damage on piercing, right? Is that right?
Yeah, ho.
Yeah. Take half damage. So, what did I say you got? Go ahead.
9 plus 7? Was it?
9 plus 7. So you
9.
take so you take that halved. 9 becomes 4, I think, and then so you take 7 damage total, instead of the whole of it. Yeah.
I'm dying, every pony.
Oh no.
And
no.
you with that Constitution save, you resist. You feel like kind of like you're gonna throw up for a second, but it, like, dissipates quickly. But you feel like you just avoided being poisoned. I think I can add health bars in this game. I don't know how. Oh, you can add text. Everybody put your text in for how much HP you have.
Oh.
Can you, like, make a note thing at the right side or something?
Oh, I can make a note too if you want to do that.
Yeah. So we can see everyone's
HPs.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone tell me your HP. I will type it down.
Sure.
Eleanor is 20.
Why can't I type? There we go.
Why does it say 20?
20. Kevin has 20.
No, 21.
21. Okay, and then Sunmei
31.
31.
Yeah.
Okay, Avani
28.
28.
28.
20?
Sorry, I was muted because it's really noisy here.
28
28.
or 20? 28.
Yeah.
Merlin
15.
how much?
15.
15. Oh, girl. Yeah. So that creature is next to Merlin now. Let me put it on the initiative.
No. I'm just looking at the spellcasters. 20.
And as it's near you, it gives off like a sickly like bleat, and like it smiles with all of its teeth, and its like mouth is like dripping with green pus.
Oh.
And I think we're back to the top of the round. Yes, we are. Let's go to, I don't know why it says 20. It's it's supposed to be
Should be Eleanor.
Eleanor is now 20.
Is it because I changed my text?
I think
It,
so.
yeah, it changes the name. It's okay. We put the health on the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she looks at Kevin, who said, "Help me," and then looks as Merlin ditched, and I believe it was also Sunmay ditched, and then looks to her left, Snake. Looks to her right, Snake, but one of them's dead. So she'll go to the other one and be like, "Oh, I hate this so much," and then looks behind at this creepy creature. I guess she can't reach it, so she's gonna shoot. Yeah, I guess she can't reach it, right? Because she would have to shoot through people.
I think you can. It's fine. I would say it doesn't have. I would say it would have cover. It would have half cover.
Half cover? Okay, I will for now shoot I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay. I think half cover is spaghetti. Half cover.
Probably disadvantage.
Half cover. I think half cover is so it just has a bonus +2 to its AC.
Cool. So I rolled, let's see, I rolled a 22.
Oh, that hits. Doesn't matter.
Wonderful. For 8 fire damage.
Cool. So you pew at the creature, your fire damage. You see it like sort of singe at its skin a little bit, but you have a feeling you know how your magic would land. It doesn't really hurt it as much as you thought it would.
Okay. She probably, like, before that is just like, let there be light! And then seeing that it doesn't do much is like, oh god.
Also, you're within 60 feet. As, like, you point to, like, cast your spell at it, its head, like crackles, like, you can hear, like, the crackles of its bones as, like, the saliva's dripping from its mouth, and within your mind, Eleanor, do you understand Abyssal?
No.
Okay, you just hear a bunch of, like, really scary like, fucked up sounding words in your brain.
Okay.
Classic, regular Eleanor Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, that's not that much different, but it's like, oh god, no, I don't want another voice, please.
Yes, and actually, are you guys... Let me see.
No, yes.
Ooh, unfortunate. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Cool. You, like, a wave of nausea again, like, sort of, like, rolls over you as you step up and, like, try to target this creature. And you resist, taking what probably would have been necrotic damage.
Oh god.
And that's... is that your turn?
I probably, if I have time to shout, just say, "It gets into your head. Be careful." That's it.
Cool. Next, who do we have next? We have Kevin next. Kevin, what you doing?
The snake is still alive, right?
Yeah, it's in front of you. It's hanging out.
Just hang on.
I attack it with rapier.
Yeah. Kevin, what
Fine.
you roll?
Does 20 hit?
Yeah. Oh, not natural 20. I saw.
None. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, 20 definitely hits. How much damage do you do?
I do 9 piercing damage.
Oh. Yeah, you take your rapier and then you like sort of stab the snake in its side and it like writhes in pain, but it's still up.
And as a bonus action, can I do like, wait, where is, as bonus action, can I do unsettling words?
To what, the snake?
To the goat guy?
Can you click unsettling words and tell me what it does?
Unsettling words, action type 1 bonus action. You can spin words laced with magic that unsettle a creature and causes it to doubt itself. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 use of your bardic inspiration and choose 1 creature you see within 60 feet of you. Or the bardic inspiration die. The creature must subtract the number roll from the next saving throw you make before the start of your next turn.
Okay, cool. How many bardic inspirations do you have? Is it like 3?
I have 2
You have
left.
2 left.
Yeah, it's 3 and I used 1. So.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So you do that. This creature doesn't understand what you said to it, but it feels sort of demoralized anyway. Like, what is this human talking? What's this buzzing in my ear? And you give it disadvantage on its next saving throw. Cool. Is that all you do, Kevin?
Oh, and can I like move?
If you move, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from the snake, and it will get to try to bite you.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I still worry out.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the snake turn now.
Yeah, it's the snake turn now. Let's start with the one in front of you. This snakey, you've like slapped it a bit, you know. Here, Kevin. Make sure I got it right. It's like kind of about to die, but with its dying like throws, it wants to wrap you up in its arms, and it tries to constrict you. Does an 11 hit?
I am comparing this against saving DC, right?
No, it's against your AC.
What's AC?
Armor class. So it's right underneath your walking speed. It's 13, so it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So it like tries to like hug you with its body, but it's just like too covered in its own blood, and it slips and falls into the water with a wet plop, and fails. The other snake, the one in front of Sanmei, is going to try to. Why there's another 0 feet? No. Whatever. it tries to do the same and grapple you.
Why?
With a 6, it misses. It's too slippery. It's wet and wild. And it flails in the water.
It's just flailing around in front of me.
Yeah.
As my free action, I can communicate simple ideas to any beast that has a swimming speed. I look at it and I'm just like, why are you doing this?
Oh, is that a free action or a bonus?
It's just a thing I can do as an ancient paladin.
Okay.
Oh, no, as a sea elf, actually. I can communicate simple ideas to any beast that has a swim speed, but like we don't have any way of communicating via words. Mm-hmm. It's more like you can understand my vibes.
Okay. The vibe that it gives you, because this is a beast with a swim speed, the vibe that it gives you is just like, we're doing this for our leader. We're doing this for our God. He will make us strong. He will make us whole. and then it just hisses a little bit more.
Oh, it's looking to become a bigger snake. I understand. Power. I get it.
Yeah. That's what the vibe you get from these snakes.
Right.
Why they're attacking you. Cool. Is that all you do? Are you gonna... What else are you gonna do? Oh wait, it's the snake's turn. I lied.
The snake's turn, yeah.
It's the snake's turn, teehee. This snake that's on top...
All the time.
Yep. I think it will go over here. Try to snappy at you. It's not going to constrict you because that's what its colleague wanted to do. So this one's just going to try to bite. And it crit fails and bites its own tail. Youch!
Oh no!
Well, it takes 2 damage. Ow. Ouch!
Oh
no! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they're not very bright. The one here is still trying to go for Avani because it thinks, oh, this will be great prey for Master. You guys don't know that, but the snakes know that. So it's gonna try to. It's on its dying throes because it's been smacked around a bit. But it's going to try anyway to constrict you with a 13, which I think fails.
13?
Yes, it fails.
13.
Sorry, I'm muted.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it fails. This poor guy is just full of failure. He just slides right off. He's just like,
No.
can't grapple a rock, huh? I see. And that's that guy's turn. And I think that's all the snakes. They all failed miserably. Wow, you guys are losers. Anyway, that's the snake's turn.
Actually a rock.
Can't squeeze a rock. Sunway, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Thinking. Where? How do I see the initiative tracker? By the way. Oh, there it is.
Yep, it's on the left.
Okay, let's help Constrictor Snake copy, and the bad guy goes all the way to the end. You know what? Can I move over here?
To where?
Here, to beside Merlin. From here to here.
Yeah. You would need to take an attack of opportunity. Is that okay?
Yeah, I will.
Cool.
Yes.
Let me see. That guy will try to get you. I don't know. I don't think it will. 15.
No, misses.
Yep. That just snaps at you sadly. Like, where you going?
Yeah, I think Sonmi just sees like bigger fry like on the other side of like the map, and like her brain is just her like half brain cell is just like, dude, that's like a huge fucking metal goat. I want to kill it. She just jumps here, grabs her longsword, and will swing at this like strange new creature.
Cool. Do it.
All right. Okay, that's a D20. That is a where's my dice gone? 16 to hit?
That hits, yeah.
Okay. 1d10 plus 4. Okay, 11 points of slashing, and then can I put in Divine Smite as well?
Sure.
Yeah, is this thing considered a fiend? Or
It sure is a fiend, yeah.
okay, that's additional 3d8. 11. Okay, so that's 11 points of slashing for the first one, and then 8 plus 8 plus 3. So that's an additional 19 on this 30 total.
30 total. So additional 19 from the 11?
Yeah, 11 slashing, 19 radiant.
Ooh, okay, cool. You take your like longsword. It's like shining brilliantly with like holy paladin power. And you like slash it into like the soft like underbelly of this like creature. As you stab it, you smell like the rot and the pus like exit its body and like sort of waft over to you. Your damage definitely hits, but you will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, a con save, right? This is not enough. Counting on body inspiration. 14?
14 is enough, actually.
Okay.
You just barely managed to like you slash this thing, and like the most foulest stench like
my
erupted
God.
from its body, and like you just
Yeah.
barely managed to like stop yourself
Ew.
from hurling.
Yeah,
And
garbage.
you hear in your mind it like hissing at you and like burbling at you in this dark roiling unintelligible language.
It's true. Unless it has a swimming speed.
It does not have a swimming speed. It's a
Do
goat.
you swim?
No.
No, I just don't understand what it's saying. I'm just thinking, oh, it's so fucking smelly.
Yeah,
But also, like, what's its deal?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Primordial. I don't speak Abyssal.
Yeah, you have no idea what this thing's saying.
Yeah.
Cool.
Merlin spoke Abyssal.
Yeah, but it's not speaking to you, is it? It's not speaking to you, is it? Literally, stinky. Is that your turn, Sanmei?
Yeah, that's my turn. I don't got anything else.
It like smacks its lips at you wetly. You see like the drool come out a little bit more. Merlin, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna face that. No, wait, I'm gonna hit this guy first.
Okay.
The bullet owl.
Okay.
With my mocking blade.
Yeah.
So, 24.
24
hit.
definitely hits. Yeah.
And it's 14 damage.
14 damage. Sure.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is it?
Slashing.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
And then I'm gonna face that to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
does face step it would incur an attack of opportunity from the snake, I think.
It's a teleport, I think, face step.
the teleport.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right, it's a teleport. Never mind. I lied.
Okay, and then when I use face step for autumn eladrin, God, let me paste this.
There's like a save thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So it should be the two in front like that. These
Yeah,
two.
snake and goat.
Yeah.
Okay. What do they need to roll?
They have to roll a wisdom saving or they'll be charmed by Merlin.
Okay. Wisdom. The snake rolled a 12. Does that pass?
Yeah, passes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The
DC
snake,
is 10.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. The snake is not charmed. The you see the demon, like snap at you. Like it thought it's gonna like snap at you. And actually, when you slashed at it, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, hold on. I got a 5.
Okay. As you face step, you take 3 necrotic damage as it like opens its mouth and like lets out like a hot like stinky breath in your direction, and you hear in your mind,
Oh.
tasty eladrin, you want to play? I'll get rid of these guys and we can be alone, shall we? And it like smacks its like wet lips in your mind. It's like echoing in HD.
I don't think Merlin wanted that.
Yeah, and you are the only person who would have been able to understand that. So I hope you're happy.
Oh no, it's giving off creepy bus driver vibes.
Yeah, I mean it is charmed because it did fail its
True.
wisdom saving throw.
True.
It's incredibly
But it's
charmed by
also
you.
about to be hit, right? I think the sequence is funny. It's just like, oh, girl, so sexy, and then Merlin just beats the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's is that your turn?
So nasty.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Avani, it's your turn.
Okay. Since goat seems rather occupied for the moment, I'm gonna try to get rid of the snakes at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since I'll let the two of you like hold off that goat for a second. I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns.
Nice.
Yeah. And now I'm going to try to shoot the two snakes that are next to each other.
Okay, sure. Those two guys.
Those two guys, so
Carl
that I
and
can
Ted.
hopefully take them both out. I crit. It's
Oh
a
my god.
29.
Crazy
It's a
town.
nat 20. Yes, it is a nat 20. So I get
Cool.
Mhm.
What's your
It
damage?
is sadly it is only 6+1. I'm so sad.
Oh no.
But Hail of Thorns is a dex save, I believe, when I hit you.
Is it both of them?
Yeah, I believe it is both of them. That's why it kind of adds thorns.
Okay.
The
Dex
target of the
save?
attack, each creature within 5 feet must make a dex save.
Okay. So which one did you attack? For 6 damage.
Let me see. The one that's nearer, I guess, or the one that actually no, probably the one that's further.
This one, yeah, because I think that's the one that was damaged already. This one.
Okay.
So that's the one that bit itself because it crit failed. And then you did 6 damage. You said with the regular attack.
Yeah, and the crit is +1, so it's I think 7 total
Minus
or
7?
something.
Okay, and then need to make a dex save for both of them. It fails. The other one also fails.
Nice. Okay.
So they both fail.
So
How
then
much is that?
I'm going to hit. I'm gonna roll that 1d10 like now.
Mhm.
Here. I get all 10 damage.
Oh my god. Great. So the one that you hit, as like you pierce it, it like kind of hisses back at you, like snapping, like, is that all you got? And then like the hail of thorns like spikes through its jaw, and it's like ah, and then like falls plop because she is dead. The other one is quite injured.
Okay, I think that's all I can do for now.
Cool.
So, yeah. I have killed another snake.
Nice. I wonder if somebody's keeping kill count. That'd be fun.
I wonder.
Kill count. Teehee. Alright. End of your turn. Time for our goat friend. It is charmed by Merlin, so it will not be going after her. Instead, it will turn its gaze to one of you two. Which one?
Wow.
Here, let me roll. Ooh, okay. It like, you see its like wet goat eyes stare at you, Sanmei, as it like bleats out
Okay.
what is probably expletives, and it like lashes out at you with its barbed tail, and then it crit fails.
Oh god.
Asano just standing here, like, just like, what's up, buddy?
He's just so distracted by Merlin that he's like whips his tail around and doesn't realize he was stepping on it, and then like hits himself for 2 damage. Just like,
What?
oops.
I'm just like falling over.
He fell. Yeah, he's too distracted by the sexy elf. A couple of maggots like fall out of its like mouth. And that's his turn. Back to health, Eleanor.
You're muted. FYI, just in case you didn't realize that, Eleanor.
No, thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry, did the goat guy ever subtract the number roll from the next saving throw?
It didn't need to make a saving throw, so.
I see.
Yeah. Next time it does.
If I attack it, then it needs to make a saving throw, right?
Depending on what kind of spell you use, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what we want to do with Charmed yet, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go for the snake that's next to me. I'm gonna try to firebolt it.
Cool. The snake that's next to you, so firebolt, if it's right next to you, I think you have disadvantage, yeah, unfortunately.
For sure. So with disadvantage, I got a 10. I could add bardic, but maybe I should save it for the big guy.
Yeah, unfortunately the 10 misses.
That is okay. I do that, and I just say, Kevin, we're in this together.
I love how that we're here like fighting goats, fighting 4 snakes, and then Kevin and like Eleanor are like versus one snake. We're clutching onto each other. So
Eleanor's like, save me, Kevin. Kevin's like, save me, Eleanor. They just go back and forth forever.
The snake just looks at the two of you like, what's going on here? Just like,
don't interrupt.
Okay, fine. Is that your turn?
Unfortunately.
I like that you guys go at the top of the round too. It's really funny. Kevin.
Oh my god. Your share moment. Go, Kevin. Okay, with the snake.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn, Kevin.
Oh, I see.
Come on, baby girl,
Kevin.
you got this.
You got this.
Lord, give me strength. Gonna use my rapier. Does 13 hit it?
13 does hit it, just barely.
God.
Wow.
How much damage do you do,
I do
Kevin?
9 damage.
Kevin,
No?
how do you kill the snake, Kevin? What does Kevin do?
Oh, like kind of blindly and just swashes around in fear, and probably accidentally hits like its last remaining like of a snake.
So yeah, it's snake leg. So true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wildly. I think your eyes are closed, and you're like flailing around with your rapier, and you accidentally just stab the snake across the neck, and it dies. Cool.
Kevin, you absolute genius.
Yahoo!
Sorry. My mom's talking about laundry. Sorry if you can hear her. Kevin, is that all you do on your turn? Now that you've killed this snake?
I can use healing word as bonus action.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Can I cast then healing word on Merlin?
Yeah.
Who needs it?
What word do you tell her?
Nope.
Help. Stay strong. You're our only. You're a big muscles. Think about the way you broke open the puzzle.
Wow.
And
Merlin.
that heals 7 points.
Wow, that worked real good.
Yeah.
Merlin is healed with the power of Kevin's pep talk.
I'm begging.
Begging, pleading, crying, getting. Okay,
Old strategy.
Are you
Paid
gonna
off.
move? You gonna move, or is that your turn?
I would like to move.
Where are you going?
How far can I move again?
If you're walking in the water, 15 feet.
Okay. In that case, I move. That's not the move. I move over here.
Oh, more protection.
Bye, Eleanor.
Well, at least I'm surrounded by dead snakes and not live snakes. I do have a
Eleanor
fear of
currently
dead
is in the
snakes,
center
though.
of like a fairly demonic rectangular ritual.
Well, maybe
Kevin,
the
I
ritual is
swear,
happening after all.
I'm not a ritual sacrifice type of wizard.
The rectangle of dead snake.
Yeah. So funny.
I hate it
Okay.
here.
Well, that's your turn, Kevin. It's now the snake's turn. This snake, seeing that all of its prey is gone, locks its eyes on Eleanor and like slithers in the water towards you.
No!
And it's gonna try to constrict you and drown you, Eleanor.
Go away!
Let me see.
I'm not interested.
Does a 22 hit?
Ye-
Yeah, I don't know why I asked.
Mommy.
I don't know why I asked. I'm sorry. This snake that is basically like half dead, like manages somehow to constrict you, and like grapple you down into the water. You're just like barely managing to not like drink water. It only hits you for 3 bludgeoning damage though, but you are restrained.
I'm gonna, like, as I'm sinking down, just, like, dipping in and out of the water. Life finds a way.
Restrained.
I'm...
So funny.
I play dead.
Okay. You
I'm like a
Pass
possum.
out in its arms.
I'm not playing, actually. My panic has descended into the freeze response. And I'm possuming.
Every turn that you spend possuming and not actively freeing yourself, I will have you make a roll to see if you start to drown.
Okay.
Okay. This just feels fair. This snake, seeing its brethren occupied, is gonna try to actually slither around. It's like tried and failed many times, and it's not very bright, but it's somewhat bright. And it's just like, these 2 people are impossible, so I will slither on this way. And it slides and glides and tries to take down Kevin.
No.
And it tries to get you with its bite, and it misses with a 9. And it like just kind of bites down on nothing, and it looks like extremely disappointed with itself. Like, my master plan. And it sort of coils sadly into the water. That's its turn. Sunray, your turn.
I see Kevin and Eleanor have taken care of the previous snakes. Surely they can deal with the little like swimming bananas. I turn to like the goat. I do not know that it has been charmed. I just see it like making kissy faces like in Merlin's direction. I'm just like, that's kind of gross, dude.
It is totally,
Yeah.
it's totally gross.
Yeah, it's just making like, I'm just seeing it in my head. It's making those like otaku bro kissy
yeah.
faces in
it's
like
so
Merlin's
gross.
general direction.
It's got
I'm
that
just
like headband on, like the sweaty man headband. And it's just
yeah.
Merlin on it.
Ooh.
Merlin is like, oh, being beautiful is such a sin.
It's like, oh, being beautiful is such a sin. Just lying on the floor, like playing drama queen. So he looks at like the goat and just like, I mean, dude, that's kind of like, I didn't think you could get like uglier, but like you somehow just did. I'm just gonna take my long sword and like chop this guy like a tree.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
14 points of slashing, 1-4.
Cool. As that hits, can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Okay, that's a 14 again.
Oh, okay. So that just passes. What does
Yeah.
it look like when you kill this guy?
Oh, I
Nice.
think like she just takes out like her like long sword, looks at like Merlin, and then this thing playing like discussing otaku guy kissy, and just like, dude, like no, leave that to like conventions in the fucking city, man. And I just behead it.
He gets beheaded. Plop.
All right, I just like sheath my sword and I turn around, and I'm just like, well, all in a day's work. I walk around here to like stand. And it's like a snake again.
Cool.
Nothing else I can do. That's it.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Merlin,
You did
it's
it.
your turn. Well, there's like 2 snakes left. Your lover is
I'm
dead.
dying.
Yeah, well, Eleanor's drowning, but you know.
The goat is dead, right?
What do you mean, but you
Goat
know?
is dead.
No, I want to hear this. What do you know?
Oh, I mean, I can't help Eleanor drowning.
We can encourage her to struggle. You can teleport though,
You
since you
are?
have your wild search thing.
Let me
Your wild search thing is like a free 30-foot teleport every turn as long as you're still
Yeah,
raging.
you don't even need to phase step this. You can actually just
Yeah,
continue
you can just
forward.
go.
Yeah, I was thinking like, where can I move? I don't want to be between that snake.
Yeah, that snake has been haunting you for like the last 4 turns.
Okay, I'll move to here with my wild surge. Let me delete the ruler. Can be. Can I like help Eleanor?
Yeah.
Come on
Charles.
here.
How do you like pick her up?
Yeah, pick her up. Like no effort, just pick her up. Like
I think mechanically you can give her assistance if she tries to escape the grapple. Otherwise, you can just pick her up, and I will make it a strength check.
Can you kill the snake?
yeah, can I? Which is this snake beside me, right?
Yeah, it's the one next to you. That thing is like
Yeah.
on death's door. Like you have no idea. Like any other person, it probably would not have been able to grapple.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that snake
Okay.
then with my mocking blade,
Sure.
and that is 18 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and, and the damage is 6 slashing.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Oh,
you
Lord.
cutting off like a rope off of Eleanor.
Yeah.
And then Eleanor, I think like you still feel like you're drowning, but you're not anymore. Like it's it's not. You're fine. You're fine.
You freed me from this mortal coil. Thank you.
Drown.
Not you too.
Okay, nice. Is that your turn? I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Avani, there's one snake left. What do you do?
Oh, I'm going to move away. I don't care if it's gonna make an opportunity attack, whatever. I'm gonna move a few steps back so that I can range attack it.
Valid.
Yeah. So make whatever opportunity attack you want.
Yeah, it's also kind of on its last legs if I'm correct, but tries to bite you, misses because of course it does.
Yeah, of course it does.
It's almost like these-
does a 14 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's definitely dead. That's 12 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Wow.
What does it look like? You killed the last
Collapses.
snake.
Yes.
Good
Well,
work, guys.
you guys are
Yay.
standing amongst a stinking pile of corpses in the secret waterfall room. Welcome.
Welcome to the secret waterfall room. Jeez, I turned to like look at like the kind of like gross like goat dude. Can I grab his head and like hold it up? Just like, hey, like, do any of you recognize what this creature is?
Maybe it has something to do with
anyone
the
roll,
glowing
like-
goat thing.
I was gonna say, shall we compare it to the goat, to the shining goat?
What?
Yeah, compare it to the shining goat. Does that look similar?
Yeah, I think Eleanor has the goat right now. You gave it to her.
Yes. Hopefully this is my one contribution to this fight. I compare. No comparison.
Sure. You want to make me a what check is this? You don't even need to make me a check. You can tell. This goat and the little goat statue in your hand. They look like eerily similar, except that like the goat in front of you, like its body is like kind of like gross and distorted, and like parts of it are elongated that aren't elongated on your statue, and then parts of it are like kind of off, where on your statue they look like nice and kind of cute. So it there is a passing resemblance, but it looks off.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
also,
Not quite
sorry.
right. No, you're fine.
I completely forgot, but I found this note under the carpet that says follow up on Naiad?
Naiad.
Naiad. Do you think that could be one of the keywords for the goat thing?
What does the
Naiad.
note say again? What does the note say again?
I forgot the exact word, but I think it was something like follow up on Naiad question mark.
Yeah, so it
Is that
said,
the name of a creature?
the note said, after this, comma, follow up with the Naiad question mark.
Oh. Do we know anything by the title Naiad? Is that a name title of a person or like a creature?
You guys can make a history check or a nature check if you would like. Up to you.
Sure.
But only make one, so. Because that will, and
Oh my God.
tell me which one you make.
I got a net 20 history
Oh,
plus
you
4.
guys,
Nice.
that's like the 7th nat 20 today. Oh.
It was a nat 20 day.
It's nat 20 kind of day.
Yeah, like an 8.
Okay.
Oh, I got really high.
Nice. What did you roll, Kevin? Was that a history or nature?
History check. It was 19 plus 2, so 21.
Cool. Is that everybody? Anyone else rolling?
I didn't roll
No.
well, so I'm not bothering.
Oh no.
I won't
Okay.
even tell you.
Okay. So Avani, with your 16 nature, you kind of have heard of like a naiad. There are different kinds. And they're usually like sort of they're a type of elemental. But they tend to like not really leave where they live. They're sort of like if the natural energy of a space is like guarded by something, it's like either guarded by a druid or it's guarded by a naiad or something among that like borrows power from like nature. Merlin and Kevin, with your very high rolls, you know historically that like naiads are these like Avani knows like a type of elemental creature that like usually is of like the earth or trees or water. Naiads specifically are water-bound creatures, actually, and that's the general connotation because otherwise they're known as like sprites or dryads. Merlin, with your 24, and also the fact that you're from Lower Orchard, you know of like another one of like the big folk lores of the naiad is that one of the gods ascended to godhood by helping a naiad in her like time of need, and that sort of benevolence and like going out of their way to help like a creature of like nature in the forest was part of what like led to their ascension, and that's sort of like one of the old like wives' tales that like a lot of people will tell themselves and tell to their kids about like the pantheon. And yeah, that's what you know. And this god who is known for that is people kind of are not sure. They like kind of like to banter about like, no, it's this person, no, it's this person. But generally, the two that are attributed to like saving the naiad are the two gods that are attributed to dominion over rivers and dominion over bodies of water, which are 3 beats before exhalation and then to linger in your wake. So it's usually one of those two that's attributed to the naiad. And that's what you know.
Okay, Merlin will like act all sagely and stuff, even though she's just being pretentious, and she's like, "Oh, I think I know where this is from," and then she relays the information to them.
She just all of a sudden opens her mouth. In the year 1804.
Yeah.
And we're like, huh?
Yeah.
I just like, I did not know Merlin was like this erudite, to be perfectly honest.
She was like, "Oh, back in my days, the housewives used to say this."
Back in my time, bracket, this was like in the founding of like the Sumerian dynasty, and we're like, oh,
Right.
Alright, my PC has never studied this stuff, so like they'll just take it as like face value, right? They're like, oh, okay, cool. So some kind of water creature. This place is like, it's all filled with like water and shit, right? There's a pretty good
Can we,
chance that the
like,
dude like came here. Yeah.
Inspect the area, like to see, like I mean, there looks like something up ahead, and also there's water.
Yeah, that's true. DM, how big is the size of this goat creature, by the way? Is it humanoid, like our size, or is it like much, much bigger?
It's a medium-sized creature. It's not that big, actually.
I see.
It's like dude size.
Interesting. Can I cut off its horns?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like a neat little souvenir. It's just like how people like refashion shark's teeth into like stuff, right? It's just like I need like proof that I came here and killed apparently a demon.
Yep. You definitely like saw them off.
Can I take the other one? Can we take one?
Yeah,
each?
sure, absolutely, Ivani. You can take the other one. Here you go. I toss it to you.
Okay.
The rest of
Or
you
just, like,
watching
carving
these two
up
barbarians carving up this animal in front of you.
Oh, I dare not say anything. I'm scared.
Can you what?
What do you want to
Can't identify the corpse, or is that not applicable?
Identify usually is for like magic items and stuff.
Oh, I see.
But, like,
okay.
Yeah, generally.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I see.
It's okay. Hey, we've gotten the worst out of the way with like the snakes and this like goat guy, but like they've got to come from somewhere. I point at like what appears to be a lit area out back. This is a house.
So
Okay.
this is like
You know what this is?
so I'm assuming you guys approach. There are like a bunch of candles. And they look like they're candles. But upon closer inspection, it has that same like fake flickering like flame that you saw in the pit. And then you see this thing
Are there
in the
more
middle.
goat figurines?
Oh, it's an altar.
Yeah, this thing in the middle is it looks like a little there's like there's a stone like raised dais, and in the middle is a little bird cage, and then within the bird cage there's a little like jade figurine of a snake.
This guy was there was some serious like creature summoning happening here.
Do you guys go in and get the figure?
Can we also investigate like this area if there's anything else that's of like worthy note?
Maybe before we open the cage, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, it could be like the demon box version 2.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check for me if you'd like.
Can I also make a perception check, or is it only investigation check?
I think because you are specifically looking and you are like looking for something strange or interesting, it's gonna be an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, roll a nat one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Sad.
12. Oh, God. Gamers.
And we're so tired after that battle.
Oh, gamers.
We're just like not the end party.
The thing is, you have it, but it's just not good at rolling it.
I'm
Yeah.
exhausted, so
Yeah, you have disadvantage, so I'm sure you didn't. Not good.
oh, I didn't roll because I thought other people were rolling, but I can roll.
Yeah, the highest they have so
We
far
have
is
to
Kevin's
depend on
12.
Eleanor now, even if it's at disadvantage.
Investigation
Investigation, yeah.
16.
Yeah, see?
Oh, you're so good, Eleanor.
Disadvantage. So
I have a +5 because I'm anxious all the time. I have to be hypervigilant.
So the rest of you plodding around, it's dark, it's a wet cave, you're like, these are candles, Kevin, you are like staring intently at the snake. With your 12, you notice that it is like really similar to the little beast statue, and also similar to the constrictor snakes that you were fighting. Eleanor, you like with your 16, you like look around and you notice like the dial, the dais underneath you is in fact actually a dial, and it turns, and like you can nudge it and it'll like move. And where Merlin is, there is a like scratched into the earth like the letter it's the letter N. And you can figure if you turn the dials, it makes a little clicking sound.
Turn it north.
For Naiad? Naiad? I'm sorry, I'm never gonna be able to remember its name.
Naiad.
It could be.
I'm thinking compass right now.
Right.
gonna try compass.
Okay.
Sure.
Can I point it north?
So it's basically there's like an N here. I'm gonna try to draw it. I don't know if it'll let me. Please let me draw. I'm begging you. I'm screaming. I'm crying.
You could
Okay.
just type maybe.
There we go. Yeah, this is just a big N, and it's right there.
Okay. Is it pointing north relative to the dial?
Yeah. So if any of you have a compass or like understand directions, where that N is actually like where north would be pointing in your compass. You're adventurers. I assume you have a compass.
Aren't there like a series of like north, south, east, west like stuff in the dude's diary?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we just like why don't we just kind of like take the like statue off it first and then like do a little bit of a twisty?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, let's just take the statue off it. I don't want us to be turning this thing and then at the end like the statue like turns into a bigger god demon thing.
A big snake demon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just take this.
Yeah, like
statue off.
it's of the same make as like the little goat thing, right?
yeah, it's the same material.
Yeah. Avani, as the previous handler of goat, would you like to do the honors?
Sure. I move the cage aside.
Cool. And then do you guys turn the dial or
Yeah.
I have a question. What is this green thing?
what green thing?
This green thing.
Oh, that's like a pillar. It's just
Okay.
like the lighting
Just
on the
asking. I
pillar.
was like, what is that?
It's just a pillar, yeah.
All right.
Okay. I move
Got it.
cage to the side. Put it down next
Yeah,
to the
we retrieve the sussy statue number 2.
Yeah, I put the whole cage and the statue like down here next to the.
Do you take the
stone
statue
now.
out of the cage or no? Just leave it in the cage.
Not yet. Let's put it there for now. We just set it aside for now.
Okay, and then like I think we follow the text in the
Journal.
journal, right? Where is it? Fading.
Whoa! Oops!
Oh.
What did I do?
East, west,
I
south.
think I clicked something.
The
I'm
map
sorry.
gone?
Delete his map.
Oh my god.
I think I accidentally like clicked something and it just disappeared.
It's okay.
We did the conversion.
Undo?
I'm sorry.
Can you
Hit
click
the undo
undo?
button?
Can you click undo, Money?
Wait, where is undo? Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
there's back.
Yeah.
Here, that's yeah.
Thank God. I was just like I was moving my map, the thing around. And I was trying to and I think I tried to like move the thing up, and next thing I think I clicked on something and it just.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, this one it's like I think like, according to the journal,
It says
like wilderness room, just try like to here, clearing the base.
south then north.
Yeah, so it's kind of like essentially clockwise, right? East, west, south, and then north again.
West, south, and then north.
Yeah.
So you guys follow those directions, and you hear a click every time that like you hit the direction it's supposed to be. And then when you get to the end, the statue that you had like moved to the side, that had the like the statue in the cage like pops open with a soft click, and the little green the little statue in there starts to glow a blue color, and then the actual like lighting on the statue in your hand, Eleanor, the one with the little goat, starts to glow a blue color, and you can see like faintly in the distance there is a red light where the goat's demon's body is laying.
Oh,
no.
he must have had like another one on him. Can I go retrieve it then?
Yeah, so you walk over to him. As you like touch him, now he is hornless. His body sort of like deflates like a balloon, like one of those like those waving balloon mans when like you take all the air out. It deflates, and it's still kind of stinky and smelly. but like the deflation leaves like a little the red glowing thing underneath, and it's a red gem.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
Hey. I kind of like pick it up. We got a red gem, y'all. Which means need to add it to the count in case I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the note for that?
Red number 2.
Oh, it was at the other map. I'll bring us back.
Oh,
I'll add it later.
Yeah. I just kind of like show this to the rest, and I suppose like that gets automatically added to our pins, right?
Yep. As
And
you
it's like, yeah, so
touch the red gem, the same thing happens, and your pins change to include the red leaf.
yeah.
Yay.
And I'm like, hey, so that's one shred dealt with. Whatever this one was doing, it was like, I think it was summoning some stuff. I gestured to Avani with like the cage and the snake. So I'm just like, have you managed to do anything with like the snake statue yet? Do you take it out?
Oh, I mean, the cage popped open and it kind of fell out, right? So now she picks it up.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Let's go check it out.
As you pick it up, it turns from the little snake statue into a little blue gem.
Oh.
Like the
The
little
one
snake.
that Eleanor is holding too.
Yeah, so you look at the one, Eleanor, you look down at the, what used to be the little marble goat statue in your hand. It is like, it's almost as if an illusion has like been dispelled from it, like an extremely strong illusion. And now it is like a sparkly blue, gem.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Hey.
Wait, so was the snake totem inside the cage that turned into blue gem, or is the goat?
Both of them turned
Both of
into
them did.
blue
Oh.
gems.
So we got 2 blue gems and 1 red.
Yep.
I think that's a pretty good haul, you guys.
Great.
And I think
Yeah.
that's where we'll wrap it up for today. Sorry we're a little over. But I
Yeah,
wanted
no worries.
to get it done. Any
Jeez.
Nice job, gamers. You are also, aside from your levels in your little pins, you are now level 4. So feel free to level up your character sheets appropriatee.
Nice, thank you.
This was a quote-unquote deadly encounter, but I rolled like ass. So
The little snakes, they were trying very
they
hard.
tried so hard. Oh
We
my
tried
god.
so hard.
Tried so
I didn't do
hard.
anything.
It's okay.
They tried so.
You get
I
him
didn't
next
do
time.
anything.
Oh, you had a bonding moment with Kevin.
Yeah, I think that counts.
Much
I
bonding
like that the whole vibe of like today's session really was just like the connecting brains meme.
Right.
Everyone connecting brains.
Yes.
Again and again. It was good.
Nice job.
It was
connecting
worth
brains.
drowning.
It's worth drowning.
Help.
But yeah, you were
What
all
is
level
drowning?
4. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything, blah blah blah. You wanna get?
Do we ever see this naiad? Does it show up? Did we help it?
I don't know. I don't even know if you found it or not. Who knows?
Oh, it does not materialize when we turn the dial.
Nope, nothing happened. The only thing that happens was the little cage clicked open.
Sad face.
Maybe we'll find it when we get out of this place. Maybe it was like in the wall this whole time.
Maybe you killed the
knows?
In
naiad.
the waterfall.
Maybe the naiad was in the rocks. The buttons that you pulled out and ripped from her body. Maybe that was the naiad,
Yeah.
huh? Huh? It's not, but imagine.
Imagine, right? Imagine
Imagine.
if we like broke her in half.
Oh my god.
Edge.
Let's go, guys. When is next session in that case?
I think that would be the 7th. Are you guys okay to actually have it on the 6th again? Is that fine? On the Friday/Saturday instead, because I have to on the 7th I have to go to my uncle's birthday party, so I probably won't be able to host then. If
I am still okay.
you're still okay for Friday,
I will be fine. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's better for me than Saturday, so that's good.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's do Friday then. Let's do Friday night.
Okay.
Yay!
Sure.
Friday/Saturday. Yay! Thank you, everybody. I'll post the thing sooner or later. But yeah, remember you're level 4. Please level up before next week. Good job, everybody.
Yeah,
Happy New
running the
Year!
session.
Yay!
Yeah, happy New Year, y'all. See you guys
New
like
Year.
yeah.
Yeah, bye.
See you.
Bye.